That's what we're here for, having a good time.
Walking on the moon like I'm Mike Jackson. Better watch your bitch, cause I grab it. He blowing up your phone, that's quite tragic. I ain't worried about him, that's action. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Cause when I say take that, she say gladly. But don't call her Cassie, cause I'm nothing like Diddy. So put them hands down, she go hands down, I'm the man in my city. Oh nah, y'all already know that I hug the road. Oh nah, this girl out her dome, blowing up my phone. Oh nah, she know I'm a dog, I ain't coming home. All dogs link up with the dogs, trying to get a bone. I don't do take backs, in the bed I make her lay flat. And all I do is stay facts, call her Cassie, how she take that. And yeah, she take that from the front door to the bedroom. She a big freak, she get roll head in a 4x4, I need leg room. Shout out to Memphis, cause I'm on my gritty. Just call her Cassie, I'm not on my Diddy. I'm on the road getting hella paper. We going up just like an elevator. Oh no, that's too soon, like I'm outside with my new boo. And that's too true, it's like voodoo. How my new truck got new shoes. New shoes, couple new things, had to switch it up. I got a new team, had a new dream about the old days when I was puffing combs of that blue dream. Don't call me Sean Don Juan, cause I don't do sex slaves. But when I hit my crib, I need my meal prepped and my bed made. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Now I'm just trolling, plus I'm smoking, and you know it had me. Walking on the moon like I'm Mike Jackson. Better watch your bitch, cause I grab it. He blowing up your phone, that's quite tragic. I ain't worried about him, that's action. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Cause when I say take that, she say gladly. But don't call her Cassie, cause I'm nothing like Diddy. So put them hands down, she go hands down, I'm the man in my city. I'm calling out all these niggas. Ain't no Debo, don't stall these niggas. Pipe down when you call my phone. Don't hit me up about no bitch. Gave her dick, now she won't get gone. Pipe up. Who the fuck want war with a demon? You ain't got enough money, my nigga. Treat this shit like cars I'm leasing. Pipe up. Do it look like I'm worried about a threat? Where I'm strapped like COD. And you know I got them all on deck. Pipe up. Big money when I push that button. Damn, why they y'all mad at me? Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up. Now y'all really just need to pipe down. If it's what you really want, my nigga, I can make one call right now. Pipe up. Yo, bitch tryna hop on dick. And you know I left it wet, my nigga. Better go ahead and mop that shit. Pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing.
just like you. But then you walk on by, and I knew what I had to do. The way you're moving,
And you probably won't find her. Got her rocking my chain like I signed her. You gotta remember the nights where you lied. She cried. If that's yours, then how I get behind her? Trust me, I got her, it'll be alright. You had her in the dark, I'ma bring her to the light. Plus you was stressing about paying off the lights. And if you get the tripping, then I'm a pipe. I know that's what you like, cause you my little freak. And when you get to going, you be fucking up my sheets. And if you find out what we did last week, when you was supposed to be going out with your niece. But I'ma be quiet, cause I gotta keep it P. And now you in the days, cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love, cause you know I'm for the streets. And he better not find out about me. And now she like,
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know. I'm so into you,
man, this girl been blowing on my phone. But I don't hit back, cause I be up in my zone. Hit D&D, wanna be alone. She OD, wanna be up in my home. Fuck that, I can't get attached. I've been cracked that, you can have it back. These hoes I don't trust on top of that. I'm just spitting facts cause that won't last. These hoes love going back to the past, back to the stress and back to the laugh. Meanwhile, you be sitting having flashbacks, sitting back just trying to make the math mad. Not me, I'ma chill and get the last laugh. Kick rocks, I'ma leave the past in the past. Block the number, now she crying, yeah, now she mad. Now she pill popping, taking half of a half. So sad, she just worried about the next play. Play victim, do the same thing the next day. Sit back, you can wait on that day. Karma come, but it don't got a set date. But I'ma be quiet, cause I gotta keep it P. And now you in the days, cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love, cause you know I'm for the streets. And he better not find out about me. Hey, know I'm tone bite, know I'm tone bite, know I'm tone bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, know I'm tone bite, RatchetTV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. Alright, so boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. We got to chop it up. Look, tonight we got to talk about this P. Diddy case. We got to chop it up about the P. Diddy case, y'all. Oh, man. Didn't I tell y'all this was coming? Didn't I? Okay, who is up on game? Hold on. Salute to Sin for that 20-piece McNugget. Says smash it. Show love. Show the king some love. RG4L loyalty. You already know we stand on loyalty. Salute to Maria Ramirez for that 10-piece McNugget. I appreciate you. Salute to Sick With It for that 20-piece McNugget. I appreciate you. It says pipe up, get the likes up. Salute. Also salute to Jazzy for that 10-piece McNugget. It says Ratchet, let's go, Poppy. Salute. And then you sent another. I don't know if you sent 2 or 1. 10 pieces, but okay, it was just 1. My bad. All right, salute to you. I appreciate you. And there was some other people. I think Miss T had a membership come up. Salute to all the new members. My screen ain't telling me who did what. It was a lot of love that came across this screen, man. My bad if I missed you. I ain't dish you, I promise. Let me ask y'all a question in the chat real quick. Damn, man, it was a lot of love that came across the screen. My bad, y'all. My shit went out. Anyway, if you sent some love and if you got a new membership, salute to you. I appreciate all the love and support. Salute. If I missed you, I ain't dish you, I promise. I apologize. All right, let me see. So I know Binky sent some. Salute to Binky too for the 5-piece. I can't remember who else. Let me ask y'all a question. Is Diddy coming home? Yes, he will be home next week, or nope, he is done. What do y'all think? Is Diddy coming home? I'm gonna ask y'all because I don't know if anybody's up on game about what went on today. Drop the gems if you already knew, because I was reading it live on my Discord. I was right there reading everything that was going on in the courtroom
on my Discord. I was sitting there reading it all, telling everybody, look, this is what's going on, step for step for step. Every minute of the trial or the hearing, I was letting everybody know what was going on. So drop the gems if you already know. Drop the eyeballs if you ain't up on game. Drop the gems if you already know what's going on. Drop the eyeballs if you're not up on game yet. I don't know if anybody really has been keeping up with this like I have. I need everybody to double tap that screen and get these likes up. Come on, y'all. I know a lot of y'all don't like me up in here, and y'all know I'm finna pop my shit tonight, right? Allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video, and everything I say is alleged. Allegedly. Salute to Deanna, says, I'm hungry. What you cooking tonight? Y'all get these likes up. Salute for that 20-piece McNugget. I'm finna cook a motherfucking Thanksgiving feast. We finna have an early Thanksgiving feast over in this motherfucker. Cause didn't I tell y'all what was finna go on? Drop the gems if you already know what's going on. Drop the eyeballs if you don't know. You see all the love coming in because I told y'all when I come live Friday, I'ma just say I told you so. Salute to Big Jess Say with your chest, says, let's go cook, king. You know I got my plate. Salute. Well, we finna dinner is finna be served. Salute for that 10-piece. Salute Jay, stay fresh for that 10-piece. Says, sup gang, let's cook. I'm here for it. Salute Big Ratchet. Salute to Jay, stay fresh for that 10-piece. Salute. Salute to Assassin for that 20-piece McNugget. Says, salute to you, king. Salute. Oh man, we at 150 already. We ain't cooked like this all week. Where is the love been? Okay, so y'all already know what's about to go on. Didn't I tell y'all that this was coming? Didn't I? Nobody likes to listen to me. Nope, he ain't getting out. Nah, he done. He ain't getting out. It's over. He wait till Friday. He cooked. Oh shit. Now look at it. It was 80%. Excuse me, 70%. Last time I asked y'all when I was live, I asked the room, 70% of the room said Diddy was cooked and he wasn't coming home. After the hearing, now you see 60% of the voters are saying Diddy is coming home. And 39, well, 61-39 now. Okay, so what's going on? The room has shifted. Everybody's shifting now. After what that judge came in there and bodied them motherfucking attorneys. Man, the prosecutors looked horrible. I ain't gonna lie. After today, I told y'all Diddy was up at halftime. Diddy has a comfortable 20-point lead. I'm gonna be real. At halftime, Diddy is up 20. This is like the equivalent of just a basketball game that's gotten out of hand in the second quarter. Diddy team bodied the second half of that second quarter. When they went in that courtroom today, I'm going to be real. The Spayroll lady, she saved their ass. It's the other lawyer who just needs to shut the hell up and let her talk. The other dude is like, oh, well, my defendant was, he buys in bulk at Costco. And then Costco's like, we don't even sell that shit. So it's like that lawyer just needs to be quiet. That's why today he was like, oh, no. We're going to let her lead the way. And they brought her. Oh, yeah, I bet the hell you did. Because that lady cooked that damn, man. She cooked. Salute to Tasha for that gifted membership. Salute to you for gifting someone a membership. Salute. Who got that membership? Randy, salute. I appreciate you. Salute. All right. Man, y'all ready? It's about to go down, man. So we're going to read over the transcripts of what went on in that courtroom today. And we're going to chop it up about what went on in that courtroom today. After I got done seeing that, wait 1 second. My bad. My damn CBD fucking with me. All right. So check this out, y'all. Say, what up, Ratchet? Salute. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all double tap the screen and get these likes past 200. Let's get to 300 likes. Let's go double tap that screen. Okay, so what went on in that courtroom today was the judge basically told, I'm going to sum it all up and then we're going to get into what went on. From what I heard, they got till Monday to say who Diddy can and can't talk to, and they letting his ass out. That's what I heard today. I don't know what y'all heard, but they basically in so many words said, hey, bro, look, we finna let him out, all right? So y'all get y'all shit together. Y'all got till Monday, 12 p.m. Come back, and we gonna let everybody know that he getting out, but you need to let us know who he can and can't talk to so he ain't violating when he do get up out of here. So Let us know how y'all, well, it don't even matter how y'all feeling because I already told y'all basically everything y'all said today in this courtroom, I really don't give a fuck about. I'm talking about the judge shot everything down that they thought, everything that the AUSAs was coming with. The judge basically said, I don't give a fuck. They was like, man, but look, he was using other inmates' phone. He said, everybody does it. Straight up the judge like, hey, who doesn't do that? You know what I'm saying? It's totally normal. Anyway, what else? It was like, so what is your biggest issue with him getting out? There's like, he's a danger to other people. It's like, okay, so he's not a flight risk, right? No. We're worried about that too. The judge like, well, I mean, so is his biggest issue him being a flight risk? No, we're worried about it all. It's like, but you said you was worried about him being a danger. You didn't say flight risk, but we're worried about that too. Okay, well, anyway, it sounds like he's not a flight risk. So I'm like, everything they was coming with, the judge basically, they was like, man, but what about the notepad? Who gives a fuck about that, man? It is what it is. Just don't do it again next time. All right, so what else you got? I'm not hearing nothing. What about the Abercrombie and Finch shit? What's up with that? They out? What's good with this? Well, it's different. Diddy's under a racketeer, true, but still, I don't really see what the issue is. They was like, okay, so where he gonna be staying at, fam? They was like, the Diddy lawyer gonna say, hey, well, he has a beach house. He's like, no, cut it out. That's not gonna work. What else you got? What do you got a place in New York that Diddy can live at? I'm telling y'all what was going on in the court. He was like, do you got another place Diddy can live at in New York? He's like, okay, we got an apartment. It's 3 bedrooms. It's over here on the east side. The judge like, okay, that may work. Okay, so where the security gonna be at? We're gonna have 2 security in there with Diddy, and we're gonna have 1 outside. Okay, so how do we know that Diddy didn't hire the security and he's gonna be able to do whatever he wants to? They're professionals, so we're not gonna do that. We wouldn't do that. Okay. Sounds good to me. So what y'all think about that? I'm like, what the hell? He was basically just gift wrapping Diddy this damn case. I was like, this judge, I called it from the very beginning. I was the one telling y'all this judge owe a favor for a favor, bro. This judge is on Diddy's side. I don't know why when this judge came on, everybody was like, Diddy's cooked. Diddy's not getting that next bond. If Diddy wasn't getting out, the shit would be over today. The judge would have said, no, I deny it. It's over. The judge said, come back Monday. Tell me who he can and can't talk to. We got to figure this out. He coming home. Didn't I tell y'all Diddy was coming home? Didn't I tell y'all Friday you was not going to be saying this shit? Said this is getting out of control, but we finna read it all. But didn't I tell y'all this was coming? Make sure y'all double tap that screen and get these likes up for the king, man. I told y'all this was about to happen, bro. I mean, you got to give me my flowers on this because I did not tell y'all exactly how this was going to go Friday. I said, man, I said I might look foolish when I come back up here Friday, and I'll come back up here. But I promise you, bro, all my information be on point I got inside information when it comes to the Diddy shit. I've been had it for years now, bro. Like, come on, fam. They said he's not out yet. He's not out yet. Okay, so let me read over these transcripts. Maybe he don't get out and I still look crazy. I don't know, but he's not done yet. The judge didn't deny it. The judge did not deny it. Hold on. Okay, so let's read the room then. Let's read the room. I asked the room, is Diddy coming home? 55% of the room is saying, yes, he will be home next week. 45% of the room is saying he's still done. I need everybody to vote on that in the chat. So we finna go over exactly what the fuck happened there. How about that? Let's just go over exactly what the freak happened. Let's go over here. All right. So let's go here. Sheesh. All right, let's go here. Man. All right, there we go. All right, so let's go here. So let's talk about this, man. Make sure y'all double tap the screen. Let's get these likes up, man. Let's chop it up about what went on in this Diddy case today. Y'all can see the screen, correct? Y'all should be good on the screen. All right, so we're gonna start right here. We're gonna start right there. Salute to Jess. Just B for that 50-piece McNugget says, you deserve all the flowers, King. Salute. I appreciate you, Just B. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you so much. All right, so this is what we finna do. Let me go over here. I'm gonna read this shit off of here. I'm gonna read it off of here. So, it says, in the courtroom, I'm going to go from top to bottom. We're going to go over the whole thing because I don't know. Matter of fact, let me know. Has anybody not heard this? If you have already been up on the court shit and you already know exactly what's going on, drop the gems. If you are not aware of what went on today, drop the eyeballs. Can I get everybody to participate so I can see kind of how I need to cover this? I want to know. I want to read the room real quick. So who already knows exactly what went on in the courtroom today? Drop the gems. If you're not aware, drop the eyeballs. Do that for me real quick. Gems or eyeballs. How many people have heard it and how many people have not? Let me know in the chat. Okay, it's a lot of people who haven't heard it. It's a lot of people who don't know what's going on, but it's a lot of people who up on game too. So, okay, so we like 50-50 with it. It's a lot of people who have not heard it, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. I like the fact that some people don't know what's going on. That means I'm finna put y'all up on game. Put you up on game. Let's go. Let's go. All right, hold on, man. Make sure y'all get these lights up. All right, we finna get into it. All right, so let's go. It starts off like this. It says, in the courtroom, Combs' attorney, Tony Rico, has come back into the gallery to speak with Diddy and his supporters. Alexandria Sharpio sitting, reading from a binder. 4 prosecutors in the front row. Drum roll. Sean Combs is brought in wearing MDC jail tan uniforms. He makes a point of hugging his lawyer and, how do you say, Agnifilio? I don't know how to say his name. I'm going to just call him Lawyer A because I don't know how to say his full name. Then sits and chats with Rico. While we wait on Judge Aram I don't know how to say that. So I'm going to just call him Sub. While we wait on Judge Sub, noting that Combs and his lawyers are sitting at the middle of the 3 tables. So the 2 U.S. Marshals, rather than directly behind the defendant, as is usually the case, are on the sides. All rise. Hey, Donnie, stop. Let's move, bro. Move. All rise. Combs' lawyer Rico, the family of Mr. Sean Love Combs are here. They traveled a long way. Judge Sub, thank you for being here, Mr. A. Tell me about the legal pads. Combs' lawyers. A, the first time I saw them was Tuesday. So he's saying the first time he saw this was Tuesday, and we're going to keep reading. Let me know in the chat. Can y'all read along on the screen? Are y'all able to see the screen along with me? Can y'all see the screen so y'all can read along as I read this? Drop the gems if you can see it. Let me know in the chat. Are y'all able to read along so y'all can read over the court as well, so y'all know I'm not sitting there doing no capping? Okay, let's go. All right. So it says, okay, so he all rise, and they said they've been seeing this shit. They just seen it Tuesday. All right. Combs' lawyer A. As we sit here today, I'm not sure when legal was written on each of them. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. Different members of the defense team was telling him to write legal on the pads. There is a photo of a pad without legal on it. Combs' lawyer A. So it's clear that on November 1st, the sweep, they did not all say legal. Judge Sub, the pad you handed up to me, did it say legal on it November 1st? Lawyer A, I'm not sure. Judge, moving forward, make sure representations are true. Judge Sub, Miss Slavic, what's the status of Combs' laptop? AUSA Christina Slavic, the laptop for him to review the discovery at the MDC. The idea is to preload the information. He is allowed to have it at the MDC on the laptop. There is a protective order. So they're saying they have a protective order on it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Judge Sub, on the bail application, I don't have to deal with the Bustani case. The defense is saying there are extensive conditions proposed, including 24/7 security. What about the Foxx case? AUSA. There was no RICO charge in that case. Judge. Agreed. Judge, but I want you to address the proposed conditions. AUSA. There has to be some level of trust that the defendant will follow them. Here, he will not. He cannot be trusted. Consider his conduct in custody after the two judges' findings. Let's stop right there. What are y'all thinking right there? So far, we're going to stop right there. What are y'all thinking about that bit of information that we just obtained in that little bit of time? What are y'all hearing from that? Can anybody tell? We're gonna do some participation tonight. Crowd, tell me, what are you hearing when you hear that, just that right now? We're gonna go over this whole court proceeding today. They said, will he do right? No legal papers was in the envelope, and only witness and intimidating BS. Keep his ass locked up. Okay, honey, I appreciate your input, but we gonna go over it. They say he's cooked. R. Kelly's coming home. They should come on, y'all. Tell me what does this mean so far? So far from what you've heard of this little bit, this is just the beginning. What do you hear? I believe the judge has given him the benefit of the doubt. Diddy coming home like did Kodak through the Trump office. They said, what up with Kendrick? Man, I'm not talking about no damn Kendrick. I'm not, that Kendrick shit ain't worth a damn. I don't care about no damn Kendrick. Yeah, we got better shit to talk about than fucking Kendrick little album he just dropped, bro. Go listen. It was pretty cool though. Go listen to it. All right. Anyway, so some people are saying that Diddy is cooked with this bit of information. They say the judge is listening to the defense because the prosecution is overreacting. The judge is a power trying to make the judge agree with the other two judges. Yeah, I agree. All right, so let's get back to it. I just wanted to get y'all input on what this is right now. All right, so let's go back over here. AUSA. His attorneys are enabling his flouting of the BOP's rules. Consider the labeling of the pads after the fact, even family members. Judge, what's your response if Mr. Combs says, even if they don't trust me, there'd be 24/7 security? AUSA, if he can't comply in a custodial setting, he will not comply if released. What type of security firm? They suggested a co-conspirator, one whose phone was taken only the day before. The 2D suggestion, a defense investigator in the case. AUSA, that investigator has been out contacting witnesses. Essentially, they work for him. This would be the defendant buying his way out. Judge, you've conceded that Bustani's bar does not apply here. You've cited his wealth to release him, so he can't use it? AUSA, we're not seeking his continued detention based on his wealth, but rather danger, risk of flight, and obstruction. Judge Sub, is obstruction your main argument? Danger to others. So not a risk of flight. We still rely on that too. Judge Sub, tell me about obstruction. AUSA, his continuing violation of rules. Judge, is running a PR campaign obstruction? Question mark. AUSA, that's not what we have here. Rather, it's his concerted effort to impact the integrity of these proceedings. Ooh, shit is getting spicy. Okay, so let's stop right there. What are y'all hearing? I'm gonna ask y'all again. What are you hearing now so far? What are you guys hearing when you hear this bit of information? They said they messed up. The judge is bought and paid for. All right, what are you hearing so far? I'm gonna stop right there about these proceedings. They saying, hold on, man. The judge is saying, hold on. So what is the main issue you got with him getting out? They saying a danger to others. He's saying, so he's not a flight risk. No, we're worried about that too. But you said obstruction, so it's not looking like he's a flight risk. So it's looking like we can let him out because he's not going to flee. I don't know. What are y'all thinking right now, man? Y'all tell me in the chat, man, what y'all thinking. They said the judge basically saying, where is the proof? Where is the evidence, if you have any? They said this or that It's giving they have to pick one. Nah, facts. This is why they changed judges. I've been the one trying to tell y'all this the whole time. I've been trying to tell y'all this the whole time. All right, so let's continue. All right. So now it says, let me go right here. Tell me about, okay, I was right here. AUSA. He says, I want to reach the jurors. I need only one. Judge. He's not permitted to engage in any conduct to impact the jury pool? Question mark. AUSA. His intent. It's obstructive conduct. He's violated the so-called gag order. He's the one who asked for that order. AUSA. The court has entered the order on October 25th. He started his campaign on October 27th. He couldn't even comply for 2 days. Judge. What about the Jeffries Abercrombie case? Where the government agreed to release him on a $10 million bond? AUSA, we did a letter. And they submitted the letter. And the letter basically just says how Diddy's case differs from that case because Diddy has a violent past. Diddy has he has violent stuff in his resume. He's a flight risk. Diddy is dangerous. He's a danger. He's contacting witnesses. He's doing all this bad stuff, so they don't want him out. But they'll let him out. They're cool with him getting out, but they don't want Diddy out. Okay, so we're gonna stop right there for a second. What are y'all hearing right now? Tell me, what are y'all hearing in the chat right now? They said let him out. What are y'all thinking? Let's get ready to dive into the world of excellence with the King Salute. They said the judge is asking more questions than the defense. I'm just saying. They said he is violent though. Okay, well, we finna see. We finna see what everybody got to say about all this because it's not over. This is just getting warmed up. They just getting warmed up. Let's continue to cook real quick. Let me go ahead and serve dinner real quick. AUSA. I think the better the comparison is to the two prior denials of bail here. Judge, what about the claim the government spliced the video? AUSA, he apologized. That's the point. Judge, why did you use the spliced video and not the original? AUSA, it was public. AUSA, the cell phone footage was grand jury material, and we didn't want the defense to be able to retaliate against the grand jury witness. We did add blurring to the victim's face. In 2016, the defendant bribed the hotel security for $100,000 to make it go away. Man. Excuse me. So right now, it sounded like the judge is like, bro, why the fuck didn't y'all use that original video? Why'd y'all edit that shit, bro? And he's like, because it was on the internet. Yeah, that's a good. Right now, answer this in the chats. Where we stand right now, without even knowing anymore, who is winning right now? Is Diddy winning or is the feds winning? Type it in the chat. Who is winning right now? Who is up right now as you hear what we're hearing from the judge's reaction? Who do you think is up right now? Diddy or the feds? Let me know in the chat. Who is up right now? I see a bunch of Diddies. They're like, hold on, fam. I know everybody who don't like Diddy's like, what in the hell is this? What in the hell is this? It's okay. You can get as mad as you want to. What's his name? Morgue? Well, let's send him to the morgue. Put his ass in the morgue for good. Goodbye. Get his ass off my channel. All right. It's all good, man. Your baby mama like it though. Your baby mama love that shit. Let's continue. Right now, Diddy is up in the score on their goofy ass. Let's continue. Where was I at? He apologized. That's the point. And then they say, why didn't you use the original video, the cell phone footage? Okay, so I was right here. AUSA, does it matter if he threw the vase or the contents of the vase? He admitted to it and apologized for it. This took place in the middle of a freak off. The U.S. has evidence a male commercial sex worker was in that hotel room at that time. AUSA, this is devastating evidence for the trial. It shows why he cannot be released on bail. He is violent. and is committed to covering up his crimes. The evidence against him continues to mount. We've learned of punching and kicking employees, partners. Judge, Mr. A, Combs' lawyer, A, I'm going to have Ms. Sharpio lead us off. He's like, nope, nah, fuck that. You come up here. Alexandria Sharpio. Shapiro, my bad. I could call her Sharpio. My bad, lady. Alexandria Shapiro. he was not dragging her back to the freak off. Judge, there was dragging. Shapiro, I don't mean to. Judge, there was kicking. Shapiro, he has apologized. Judge Sub, what about the 2018 text messages with victim 1 about violence? Combs' lawyer A, we have gathered more information about victim number 1. Even yesterday, I don't want to quote it because it's under seal and should be. It was consensual. Man. Oh, my bad. I wasn't even there. My bad. There we was right here, y'all. We was right here. My bad. I wasn't even on that one. Man, it's getting spicy right now. He said it was consensual. So what are y'all thinking right there? What are we thinking right there? Let me stop it real quick. Hold on. He's saying it was consensual. They got more evidence piling up on this victim, and they got more evidence of this victim as of yesterday. What are y'all thinking right here? We got $200 on the screen already, man. Let's go ahead and put another donation up. Y'all let these motherfuckers know they in big ratchet gang tonight, because we told y'all this was going to happen. If you was over here, we been called this shit. I don't even need apologies. Just get your ass back over here and learn from the king. I don't give a damn what y'all be talking about. I know what the hell be going on. Didn't I tell y'all this was going to happen? Salute Cocoa Butter for that 20-piece McNugget. I appreciate you, boo. Salute. All right, let's get back to it. They said it was consensual. All right, so we right here. All right. Where was I? All right, I was right here. My bad. Judge, I don't want to quote from them. I don't want to quote from them, but you know the ones I mean. Lawyer A, we are proposing an independent security firm. There has been mutually regrettable physical conduct going both ways. There was violence by this other person and by Mr. Combs, allegedly. Combs' lawyer Shapiro. In the Lontafane case, I don't know, I fucked that name up, I'm pretty sure. From 2000, the defendant told someone to lie by phone from the MCC. In the Gotti case from 1996, the head of the Gambino crime family, the witnesses received a kick in the ass. The government does not have that here. They are, my bad, y'all. The government does not have that here. I was going to point to the damn screen. We right here, y'all. All right. We're right here now. Combs' lawyer, Shapiro. We cited the Trump case. Defendants have greater rights to speak than their lawyers. In Instagram, damn, let me get some water. Sheesh. My bad, y'all. It says, Combs' lawyer Shapiro. This is covered by, oh, my bad. We cited the Trump case. Defendants have greater rights to speak than their lawyers. An Instagram post as well as, I don't know if I can. Judge, his communications from the MDC. Shapiro, he says the prosecution is motivated by racism. Combs' lawyer Shapiro, this is covered by the First Amendment. Messages they point to are not instructions to lie. There is a barrage of negative media coverage. He has a right to respond to that. Judge, why not through counsel? Shapiro, we're happy to do that. Combs' lawyer Shapiro, but we're lawyers. It's not really what we do. Some of these recordings show he's telling people, just tell the truth. Talk with my lawyer. Judge, victim number 3, you're saying the communications are fine? Shapiro, yes. Same as witnesses 1 and 2. And we're going to stop right there real quick. Okay, so they starting to cook up in this motherfucker, man. I don't know. What y'all thinking about this shit? Hold on. We got some more donations came across the screen while I was over here. Salute to V Will for your 3rd soup on the live stream. Thank you for the 5-piece McNugget. Salute. Who else threw something up here? Salute to Tasha McNair Owens for that that 5-piece McNugget. I appreciate you, Tasha. Salute. I appreciate all the love tonight, y'all. Salute. All right, so I don't know, man. It's looking like this judge is leaning. So let's go right here. Where was this at? Judge, what about the communications? Where was I at? We cited Combs' lawyer. This is covered by but we're okay right here. Judge, what about the communications that are missing? Lawyer A, witness number 1 reached out to Mr. Combs' counsel and asked us for a lawyer. We didn't do anything along those lines because it was an odd request. I don't know the factual answer. Judge, how do you not know? Judge, how do you not know? It says Combs' lawyer, Garagos. There was a message from Mr. Combs to witness number 1. I'll like to give it to you under seal. AUSA Foster may know. It does not give rise to the level of obstruction. I do not have the actual message. Combs' lawyer, Garagos. My client obeys me. For example, on victim number 3, he stopped using ASAP and other phone lines. The messages between witness number 1 were pre-arrest. He obeys us. He came to New York and the BOP. When I tell him not to do something, he doesn't. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit right here is getting crazy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is getting crazy. Combs' lawyer, Shapiro. I submit that the charges in the Jeffries Abercrombie case are worse than here. They allege an international sex trafficking business. They were R-worded and forced to engage in ASEX, the backside. And it says, Combs' lawyer Shapiro. While in the Jeffries case, one defendant is 80 and the other is 71. Mr. Combs is 55. I hate to say it. That's not that young. Judge, the U.S. suggests he won't follow conditions. Shapiro, those conditions are more restrictive than in prison. Man. So let's go here. All right. Judge, they said, Judge, Mr. A, where is the home he'd be in? Mr. A, I don't want to give the address. It's on Star Island. There is a causeway. There is a dock, but there would be no boat. Judge, that's not going to work. We're in New York. Give me a moment. Combs' lawyer A, there is an apartment on the Upper East Side. We have one available. 3 bedrooms. Judge, where are the 24/7 security guards going to be? Mr. A, would you like to speak to him? Or me? It's Patriot Security. They merged with Crisis 24. So he just he's like, man, look, bro, what the hell is you talking about, man? You know who the fuck, you know what's going on, Judge. Mr. A, there'd be 2 security guards in the apartment and 1 downstairs. So a total of 3. No access to phones or the internet, except for calls with counsel arranged by the security personnel. This is more restrictive than in the MDC. Mr. A, Mr. Combs would avoid all contact with anyone who may be a witness. I think he has a right to do that, but I want to make it easy for the court as possible. We are going to investigate thoroughly before the May 5th trial. He has a right to assist. Judge Sub, the government is saying Mr. Combs would be paying these people. It comes down to trust. Combs' lawyer, Mr. A, it's a different relationship. These are professionals that are only going to be in his life for 8 months. It's a high-profile case. So I'm going to stop right there for a minute. And what are y'all thinking about this? What y'all thinking about this right here? So far, what does it look like? Does it look like the judge is about to let Diddy out, or do y'all think Diddy is cooked right now? I asked y'all in the chat, 52% of the room say Diddy coming home next week. 48% say Diddy is cooked. What are y'all thinking? Vote in the chat. Vote in the chat. They said, wow, they are going to free Diddy. They say professionally paid, shaking my head. What are y'all thinking right here? They said, this is when I knew Bill was in the making. They said he's coming home. All right, let's continue. Say it's a high profile case. So let's go back here. All right. Say it's a high profile case. Where was I at? All right, it's right here. Mr. A, Mr. A, He's been in jail for 66 days without a laptop. He only got one a few hours ago. What is unique here is that he waited 9 weeks to have a laptop in the MDC. Judge, the solution is for you to come to me. We could have these hearings which get things done. Combs' lawyer, Mr. A, I have a whole presentation ready about the tape, but if you've got enough, I can save everyone 15 minutes. Judge Sub, I have reviewed it. Who is here from pretrial services? Pretrial services. We maintain conditions insufficient. Judge, have there been other cases with private guards? Pretrial. Not that I'm aware. Note, there was in the UN corruption case of NG Lap Singh, and he got massages with doors closed, confined in dag whatever apartments. And there's the book. AUSA. Let's continue right here. AUSA. Consider witness number 1, a participant in multiple freak-offs. Defendant continued to contact witness number 1 after counsel was retained. The Instagram post was planned for a week using Contact Me ASAP and other inmates' codes. AUSA. His family member said, the lawyer said not to do it. The defendant responds, I don't care. It's my birthday. Judge. Miss Shapiro said sharing codes is common, and the conduct was covered by the First Amendment. AUSA. BOP handbook prohibits this. AUSA. Defendant has used at least 8 inmates' codes. He's bought them. Judge. They say Contact Me ASAP operates through True Linux, Trust Fund Limited Inmate Computer System. AUSA. It's not permitted. In the Jeffries case, one is detained. Judge. A foreign national. AUSA. This is more similar to the cases where detention was ordered. R. Kelly, Keith Rainier, Larry Ray, Book on Ray. So right now they trying everything they can. It sounds like they just begging at this point. I'm gonna stop right there for a second to ask y'all, what do y'all think, man? What are y'all thinking? It sounds like they are begging and pleading for something. It sounds like they are begging and reaching. What y'all think, man, in the chat? Let me know what y'all think. They saying Diddy might just be getting out, man. They say, I believe so. Salute to the King Ratchet and the Ratchet Gang. Salute to Bark. I appreciate you for that 5-piece. Salute. All right, man. They said the judge is a part of it all. Oh man, they saying the judge is working with Diddy now. All right, so let's continue. Judge, I suggest both parties put in letters by Monday at noon about what type of communications Mr. Combs may engage in. Monday at noon. I see people from the 2D row standing up. Combs' lawyer, Tony Rico. We had to email for a week to get him the file folder. Combs' lawyer, Rico. His adult children are willing to obey. He's not a lawless person. We spend more hours at the MDC. Mr. Combs was writing down what I said. He's not out of control. DOJ is responsible for the MDC. Those calls from me all the time and I hang up. Combs' lawyer Rico. He has access to cell phones in the MDC, but not under our conditions. He fights. He kicks. He makes phone calls. This can be addressed. Thank you, Judge. We're going to get a decision out prompt next week. And it says, Judge, letters Monday, adjourned. And that's it. The judge said letters by Monday. He ended it like that with them. He basically told them, look, I need everybody to get their shit together by Monday and let me know what Diddy is able and not able to do. What do y'all think about that? Those are the transcripts from the court hearing today, man. Those are the transcripts from the court hearing. It said they let Diddy out. He will screw it up for sure. Well, what are y'all thinking now? After seeing that, how are y'all feeling? Do you feel, and I want y'all to vote on that poll. Also, double tap the screen and get it past 300 likes. Do you feel that Diddy is about to get out of jail? What are y'all thinking in the chat, man? Is Diddy about to get up out of here? Let me know in the chat. Hold on. All right, let's continue, man. Let's get this live started, man.
All right. After.
No. I don't want to start with that one. Hold on. Which one was it?
I'm a lawyer. I've been.
No. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to find the one I want to start with.
Diddy is too big to fail.
Freaking sheesh.
The very first thing the judge in Diddy's case wanted to talk about was the legal pads. He looked at the lawyer and he said, yo, what's up with the legal pad? The lawyer fell on the sword and he basically said, my bad, let me run that back. And it's a problem because once you say something wrong and it turns out to be wrong, and now we know that about you, for this judge, it's going to cause you to lose an incredible amount of credibility. Now, at the same time, this wasn't that damaging because the judge had already believed that these materials should be protected. You didn't have to argue to the judge that somebody wrote legal on top. The judge was already on board that these are materials that the government should not have been photographing. That was just, it was the lawyer riffs a little bit. He's a great lawyer, but he tends to freestyle and go off script and start riffing. You saw in the TMZ interview, he made that comment about, I don't know, my client shops at Costco and he gets it in bulk. And he should not do that. I don't think he'll do that. In fact, today in court, they changed up the seating arrangement. And they had another lawyer sitting next to the main lawyer, and she was going to do some of the speaking and be like a little bit of a watchdog on him because he tends to riff. Ultimately, I think this issue is it's gonna get swept under the rug, and it's not going to be a big problem for the defense because of how weak the government's bond argument was today, talking about these BOP violations and really bringing nothing to the table other than the video showing Puff beating Cassie in that hotel lobby. Beyond those two things, there was very little that stuck out about the government's presentation on why this guy's so dangerous that he can't get a bond.
What are y'all thinking about that? Like, who won today? Was it the government or was it the defense? Who won it, Diddy or the feds? Salute, Linda. Salute everybody in the chat. Salute all the Myers Green members. Salute everybody. I appreciate all y'all for being here. What are y'all thinking right now? After everything you've seen, who is winning right now? Who do you feel is winning this? Is it Diddy? Or is it the government? Who is winning? They said defense, Diddy. I see a lot of, they said defense and Diddy. They said Diddy won. Diddy, defense. They said the defense. Everyone is saying the defense won, y'all. Everybody's saying the defense won. What y'all think? I don't know, man. I think the defense cooked their ass today. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think the defense bodied them today. This is just my opinion. I could be wrong. The defense, to me, bodied them.
I'm a lawyer. I've been talking about the Diddy case. Today was Diddy's fourth time seeking bail. It was his third bail hearing. It ended just a little while ago, so the judge has not yet ruled. Late on a Friday, so he says he'll rule next week. So Diddy is sitting in jail at least for the next couple days, but I would be willing to bet probably for the next, rest of his life. The hearing itself had a couple nuggets of information that were kind of laughable. Diddy's attorneys,
salute to Stephanie for that 5-piece on Cash App. Salute.
Are attempting again to seek bail with $50 million, claiming that they will make sure that he's monitored and security and no internet, yada yada. Prosecutors came back and said he is violent. We have proven that he is already violent. We've all seen the video. And that he's already been running this social media campaign from prison, trying to influence witnesses, pay people off, and he would just be able to have more access to be able to do that if he were not in prison. So again, we'll hear the judge's decision on that on bail next week. Today, Diddy's attorney's argument was that Mike Jeffries, the former CEO of Abercrombie & Fitch, who was recently also federally indicted on sex trafficking charges, was given bail and is walking around waiting for his trial date. The prosecutors came back and said that's because Mike Jeffries this is the first criminal offense by Mike Jeffries. He has no prior record. He's also 80 years old, and all of these instances by Mike Jeffries that are causing his indictment.
Salute Chance for that 50-piece McNugget. I appreciate you. Salute for that 50-piece. Salute. And so I'm going to be real. I've been saying this from jump. The only thing they really got on him is the Cassie shit. And they keep on referring back to Cassie in the situation with Cassie. That's how I know that this, but he's not charged for being abusive. He's not. He's charged with a criminal organization saying he was trafficking and coercing people to live in this lifestyle, and that's what it's about. This has nothing to do with Cassie. unless you're going to bring the Cassie case into the situation and charge him with some shit for Cassie, it's meaningless. Like, what are you bringing up the Cassie incident for in a bail hearing? He's dangerous. Well, that has nothing to do with his case. I'm just thinking that, but you can't just say, Ratchet, you on Diddy's side. The judge is telling you the same shit. Like, nah, but it's not enough, fam. This doesn't sound like a reason why I should keep him here. Like, give me a better reason, fam. Come on, the judge is even looking at it like, come on, okay, why is he in here? The judge is saying, what about the Abercrombie case? Well, he's not dangerous. It's the same shit, bro. Come on, what does it have to... Give me a better argument than this. The judge is telling come on, y'all gotta, this ain't compelling at all. Next, anyway.
Happened years and years ago, so he's not an immediate threat to the public. So I know nothing about Mike Jeffries. But interesting that Diddy's lawyers threw it in during Diddy's bail hearing, saying, look, he got bail, I want bail too. It's like a very childish argument to make in a federal courthouse. Anyway, it's been a big week in the Diddy case. 5 new civil cases were also filed against Diddy this week. Again, those are totally separate from the criminal trial that we are talking about. Going back a couple weeks, there was at some point a multi-day sweep of the jail to remove any weapons in part of an anti-violence measure within the jail. So in that sweep, 19 pages were collected from Diddy's jail cell, pieces of paper that he'd been jotting things down on, and we don't know what those said, but an investigator took photos of that, and then the prosecutors sometime later filed their filing in the Manhattan Federal Court last Friday saying that Diddy has been running this social media campaign from prison using other people's phones, using his conversations with his kids.
And in return, the judge says, why is he not allowed to do this? The judge is saying everything Diddy is doing is perfectly fine. So this is what I'm saying. With all this being said, the judge has basically told the world, I don't disagree with nothing Diddy did. The only problem I have is the writing of the legal on the shit. So cut that out. He basically just told him, hey, I'm watching y'all. So now stop that. Don't do that again. But other than that, what's the fucking big deal about him coming home? That's what the judge is saying.
And trying to pay off witnesses or maybe intimidate witnesses. Who knows? And so Diddy's attorneys are accusing the prosecutors of using information from those 19 pieces of paper in their filing. Prosecutors are saying, no, we did not see those. The assistant U.S. attorney made sure that everything was walled off, that that the prosecutors could not see those 19 pieces of paper because there was an argument made that those pieces of paper could potentially be privileged. Privileged meaning attorney-client privilege. You can say whatever you want. You can make plans for your defense with your attorney, and you have a reasonable right of privacy, and nobody else should be able to view or hear any of that conversation. So the assistant U.S. attorney says that the prosecutors didn't get to see those pieces of paper. Diddy's attorney, throwing his hands up, saying that this has been a complete government failure and is threatening to say that this, threatening to make a motion that the indictment should be thrown out and this is a mistrial. Obviously, he is grasping at straws. I would be too if I was him. You got nothing to use as part of your defense, but I will let you know when the judge rules on bail next week.
Well, that's wishful thinking, but to me, in my eyes, Diddy and his team cooked this damn shit today. They definitely cooked in this damn courtroom today. So let's continue.
Bail decision is being postponed till next week. The judge just told Diddy's team and the government that he will have a decision promptly next week on if Diddy's going to get bail. The judge wants Diddy's team and the federal government to write him letters by Monday at noon about what type of communications that they think Diddy may engage in if he gets out on bail. Diddy's legal team and the federal government were basically arguing at the fact that Diddy has tampered with witnesses. But we did learn that there is not only 2 victims in Diddy's case for the federal government. Apparently there is 3. Diddy's lawyer said, my client obeys me. For example, on victim 3, he stopped using ASAP and other phone lines. The messages with witness 1 were pre-arrest. He obeys us. He came to New York. In the BOP, when I tell him not to do something, he doesn't. And the federal government is putting up a strong argument that Diddy hasn't even obeyed the laws in jail. If he can't comply in a custodial setting, he will not comply if released. What type of security firm? They suggest a co-conspirator, one whose phone was taken only the day before, and the second suggestion was a defense investigator in this case. The investigator has been contacting witnesses. Essentially, they work for him. This would be the defendant buying his way out. So wait, what are the federal government saying? That Diddy has these investigators that are working for him, kind of like the private investigators that have been going around questioning content creators? I have no idea. We have learned some crazy stuff just from this bail hearing, but what I do know is we're not going to even know if Diddy gets bail till next week, but I will keep you guys updated, and you guys let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
I don't know, y'all. It's looking like Diddy coming home. Everything we looking at right now is looking like Diddy is coming home. This is members of Diddy's family coming to court today.
You guys think today is the day? Will they bail?
And we need 50 more people to double tap that screen. Get these likes up. 50 more people. There go Janice Combs. Mama Combs in the building. Her freaky ass. Mama Combs got her freaky ass up there. Let's get back into this damn let's get back into this shit.
Major development in the Puff Daddy case, and this is going to be really bad for the defense or really bad for the prosecution. Here's what happened. So there was this big argument over whether or not the government was allowed to take pictures of these notes. Now, obviously, if the notes are communications with his attorneys, they're not allowed to do it. What the government said is that they were doing a general search for contraband. They went in the jail cell. They found a stack of papers. On the top was a folder marked legal, and inside it was closed, sealed. They never went into that folder. They put that folder to the side, and they took pictures of some of the other stuff. The defense said, no, all of those were legally privileged materials. In fact, Puff had a larger folder that they all used to be in. The Bureau of Prisons said he can't have such a big folder. They took that away from him, so he just kept the one on the top and the other legal stuff on the bottom. And the judge was looking at it, and he's like, yeah, some of this stuff looks legal, and he bought the defense's argument. They were good. But then, out of nowhere, the defense went and said, you know, Judge, the pictures that they took, the legal pads that those pictures are from, the legal pads themselves said legal on the top. The judge said, hang on, wait a minute now, let me see that. The lawyer gave him the pad, and he said, look, this is the page they took the picture of, this is legal on top. And the judge said, oh my God. Hearing ended. But then after the hearing ended, the judge issued another order, and he said, defense, excuse me, you're going to have to explain to me something. Because I saw the original photographs that the government took. And of the original photographs that they took a photograph of this legal pad, and I'm looking at the binding, it doesn't say legal on top. That means one of two things, folks. That means that either the government lied to the judge and gave them photographs that weren't the actual photographs of the legal pads, or that means the defense. Remember what happened here. The government took the pads, they took pictures, and they put them back in Puff's jail cell. Then it's possible that Puff or somebody else wrote legal on them, which would make sense because you had this issue happen once. Now let's write legal on everything. This way it won't happen again. But in open court, the lawyer went so far as to say, I don't know what happened, but if that's what happened, the lawyers didn't say that. The lawyer said, hey, the feds searched these pads and they said legal on them. They're crazy, wild violations of the attorney-client privilege. The judge now asking, hang on, who's lying? And if it's the defense that misrepresented that this legal was written after, or if it's the government that misrepresented that, oh shit, yeah, we were hiding the fact that we clearly saw the legal marking on the top, that's going to be a problem for one side or the other. Major fireworks expected at the Puff Daddy hearing today on just this point alone, and then the overall bond argument, which we'll do another video on.
And as you know, what ended up happening, the judge let him off the hook. The judge told him, look, next time, don't misuse those words. You know what I'm saying? Know your shit before you come up here, basically. The judge kind of gave, that was the only knock to me today from the defense, was that dumb shit that lawyer just continues to say. It's that one Angifilo, however you say the full name, lawyer A. That dude just keeps on. I would not let him speak publicly, bro. Just shut up. Let that lady speak. She was saving his ass. Other than that, I think I think the defense cooked.
Do they pierce attorney-client privilege? And right now, prosecutors can't use that evidence for today's hearing. It's been decided already. You cannot argue what was on the pad. Today's hearing is going to be a third time where Diddy's attorneys are going to argue that he should be released on conditions. And recently, what they're arguing is they got 23.5 terabytes of new material that undermines the government's allegations and arguments that he is a danger to the community. It's going to be a tough argument for Diddy's attorneys because it's very, very difficult to change the mind of these courts. This is the third time, and you need change of circumstances to come back before the court. You can't just say, okay, let's go again and again. What's changed? And they're going to argue that there's a change circumstances in the discovery that they got, and we'll have to see what it is that they argue and if it's material.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that completely, but I think a lot changed since then. I think what changed is now you can prove the government is just, they're desperate. The government is desperate to keep Diddy in there, and they ain't giving him a real reason why he in there.
Bruh, they taking souls, destroying people. She said she had to get her genitalia surgically reconstructed that they fucked it up so much.
I remember them having to sew me up and reconstruct my stuff down there.
Okay, now, a lot of people been hitting me up about this. There's been a lot of people hitting me up about this. Drop the gems if you already heard about this. Drop the eyeballs if you don't know what's going on. Drop the gems, because we're going to go over this later in the show. I want to play something here, and I want to just give y'all something like, this is how desperate the government is. They're so desperate, they're just bringing anybody to the table at this point. Someone said her ugly ass. Look, they bringing anybody to the table at this point. Now, let me, before we even finish this, do you think this lady is telling the truth? Do you think this lady is telling the truth? Just say yes or no in the chat. Do you buy her story? Just yes or no. I don't even want to do we ain't got to say nothing else but yes or no. Do you believe her? Yes or no? I see nope, nope, no. They say no, yes, hell no, yes, no, no, yes, no, no. All right. How about Big Ratchet gonna expose her ass tonight? How about I'm gonna show you who is all a part of an organization, and I'm gonna show y'all where these stories are coming from. I'm gonna show you one of the people. Some people may be able to call it in the chat, but I'm gonna expose this play. I'm gonna expose this play tonight. I know exactly what's going on here. I know exactly what's going on here, and I'm gonna expose it tonight. So y'all get ready, because I'm gonna expose the draws off these people. Just wait till I show y'all who is behind this shit. And I know exactly who it is, because I'm just smarter than everybody. Let's continue.
I didn't go straight home. He said, I can't send her home like this.
Yeah, her virginity was taken at the studio from Diddy. She knew that specifically. She said from Diddy. Diddy took her virginity and then put it in the other hole, bruh. Fucked her up, and then other men proceeded to do the same thing. All men of which she said were very well endowed. She said she had so much phallus in her mouth that her mouth was sore. She had her teeth clamped on the stuff because her mouth was so full of.
Y'all buying this story? Some people saying they buying this shit. All right, I see names. Ain't nobody said the name yet. Wait till I expose this play later.
Of flesh.
I look in the mirror and I see P. Diddy behind me. And I know when I was in the room, he took my virginity on that bed. And I remember screaming and hurting, but I had to take it. But Then after that, I remember I just woke up again. I'm in the bathroom, bent over the sink, and I'm yelling, but I guess I'm not making noise. I don't know, but I'm yelling. It hurt. Please stop. I'm weak. I can't move. And he's giving me or whatever. He turned me around, kissed me in my mouth.
Some people starting to pick up on what I'm putting down. I think y'all can hear it. I think y'all can hear the bullshit in the story and know exactly where it's coming from. Some people saying it right now. Finally, I think people waking up. There you go. Now y'all starting to wake up. Now y'all see where this play coming from. This is none other than a script. And there's another lady I'm exposed to. It's a network of ladies. If you listen to people talk, they gonna tell you the truth. This has already been said. I'm working with ex-trafficking victims right now. Who said that shit? Who gave the drop that they was gonna bring people to the table? Who gave the drop that they were working with people? And I used to be a madam and I used to do this. Oh, so bitch, you over here running these motherfucking plays. Jaguar, right? This is your work. This is you. This is your work and I'm going to prove it. This is Jaguar Wright pulling strings on bullshit. Jaguar Wright wrote this script. This is bullshit. If you believe this, you believe what the hell Jaguar Wright be saying. If you fuck with Jaguar Wright after tonight, I'm finna show y'all. Jaguar Wright is not only connected to this lady, she's also connected to the Ariel chick. She's connected to the book writing. This is all a script to get more content. This is all a script. Y'all have been bamboozled.
It was like, I'm not gonna hurt you, but he was hurting me. And he turned me back over.
Who that sound like?
And when he stuck it in he told me pinch his nails and all type of crazy shit. He kissed me in my mouth and he turned me back over and passed out again when he stuck it in my ass. And the pain stopped. And then I was relieved. And then I felt the pain again. And when I woke up, it was Pierre Harvey behind me. And
who the hell is Pierre Harvey? Harv Pierre? Who the hell is Pierre Harvey?
He stuck it in my face.
Man, can y'all, we need 10 more people to double tap that screen and get these likes up. Come on, y'all. We finna expose their ass tonight. This ain't nothing but a Jaguar Wright play.
And I remember looking and yelling, no, stop. But then I remember looking to my left and P. Diddy's in the doorway with like one of them old school cameras. And he's sitting there jacking off and sitting in a chair in the doorway of the restroom. I remember passing out, waking back up, being over the sink and sticking a champagne bottle in. I was like yelling. At that point, I know I was yelling at the top of my lungs. And they just had me so hurt. And they left me in their restroom. And I don't know how long I was in that restroom, but my legs and stuff wouldn't work. And some white guy came and got me out the restroom.
It's horrifying, dog. Like this is the worst video. This is the worst video ever. And it pisses me off because the feds are only trying to put Diddy away for sexual human trafficking.
No, fool. Let me tell you what's going on, my brother. Let me tell you, my brother. The feds know that's bullshit. If the feds could prove that shit, he would be locked up for it. They want Diddy locked up so damn bad. You think they wouldn't be licking their chops to get this story off? You think the feds don't give a damn about none of these people that's coming out on these platforms because the feds know it's all bullshit. They not picking none of this stuff up. The feds ain't picking none of this up. Where are the charges at? That's some criminal activity. Where is the charges at? Why she ain't up on the stand? Why this lady ain't got called? Why they ain't subpoenaed her? They subpoenaed the dude with the book and you ain't heard nothing else about him since that subpoena. They said, nigga, you have to come with some receipts. I don't know what the hell this is. They still don't believe. They don't believe none of these witnesses. I ain't victim shaming. Look, I'm just keeping it a buck, bro. Like that lady lying, bro. We gonna do a dig into that story later. Just trust me. We gonna dig into that story. Do y'all want to cover that story today? Because by the end of this show, we gonna do a whole coverage of that, and I'm gonna expose the play at the end of it. But I want to save that. We gonna expose the hell out them people. Or do y'all want to do it? Drop the gems. If you don't want to do it, drop the caps. Do you want to expose this shit or not? I'm gonna do it if y'all want to.
I wish Diddy only what he deserves. And that's most likely not good things. But he has scored multiple victories in court. As I previously told you, Cassie's ex-boyfriend and Kim Porter's baby daddy has a previously scheduled bail hearing tomorrow. And earlier this week, the judge ruled that he will not take into consideration any of the materials taken from the raid of his prison cell recently. Handwritten notes from Diddy that prosecutors allege show his attempts at witness tampering, which is illegal. And he's engaged in that from behind bars. But the judge will not take any of that into consideration at tomorrow's bail hearing. Additionally, and confusingly, he scored an even bigger legal victory this week. As you know, Diddy is facing upwards of 120 lawsuits accusing him of horrific wrongdoing. Recently, this 39-year-old man filed a lawsuit against Diddy. The anonymous plaintiff filed in New York, now lives in Georgia, and says that he attended a party with friends and consumed alcohol that had been provided to him by other individuals at the party, and that he was assaulted by Diddy at this house party in New York in 2022, very recently.
And more lawsuits just keep coming out. It's a whole, man, I'm going to be real. I probably think about 90% of these lawsuits coming out from about Diddy are false. I think probably about 10% of them got some sort of truth to them. I just think a lot of these people just reaching and trying to get a payday.
The lawsuit read, quote, "After consuming the drink, plaintiff began to feel disoriented began to lose control of his body and to lose consciousness."
Do y'all believe the story already? Let me know in the chat. Drop the gems if you already believe it. Let me know if you already think it's a lie. Drop the caps.
That's something that we've heard a lot. That Diddy, according to all these lawsuits, would give these men and women something to drink and they would lose it. Who knows what was in that? A lot of theories, but nothing proven yet in court what substances were in those cocktails. According to the man suing the disgraced music mogul, he regained consciousness, and when he did, he was, quote, "in a dark bedroom with black walls, on a bed with black sheets. Everything around him was dark. Plaintiff was horrified to find Combs on top of him, sodomizing him." You know, doing it from the back. Well, the judge in this New York case has just tossed it out of court.
Of course he did.
The judge says that the plaintiff failed to get the court's permission to file anonymously as John Doe. The judge dismissed the case because such a proceeding must be commenced as a miscellaneous case with leave from the court to proceed using a pseudonym. And yes, this lawsuit is one of the many, many, many being brought against Diddy by Texas attorney Tony Busby. All of his other...
Look, Diddy didn't put the word out. Anything Tony Busby got going on, shut it down and run a smear campaign. Diddy is showing... How do y'all not see how powerful this damn man is? Is the room not seeing that Diddy is still showing and flexing his power? Because that lawyer just came out and got some lawsuits on his ass too. That lawyer finna start getting it. It's looking like the extortion finna go the other way. It look like Diddy finna really show Tony Busby, fool. If this was the 90s, your ass would be gone.
Court filings have been anonymous as well. In a new statement, Busby says that he just refiled the case. Curious to hear if the judge will accept it now. Busby explains it was refiled alongside a motion. Okay. Busby explains, quote, "Our job as counsel for these victims is to protect their safety the best we can which is what we're trying to do by filing these cases anonymously. Okay. For his part, a lawyer for Diddy says, quote, Mr. Combs has full confidence in the facts and the integrity of the judicial process. In court, the truth will prevail that Mr. Combs never SA'd or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor.
Diddy's saying he's standing stiff on he ain't going down for none of these lawsuits. He ain't paying nobody. He said Cassie got paid. Hey, Diddy did give one bit of gems to everybody. He said, if I did that shit, you'll have your money within 24 hours. The only motherfucker he didn't pay is Cassie. I don't know if he did not do the rest of this shit or did do it, but it's looking like Diddy's standing stiff on that shit. He said, if I did some shit, you'll know because I'll pay you in 24 hours. When Cassie said that shit, Diddy got right the fuck up and went to his bank. Everybody else, that nigga said, fuck all y'all. I ain't paying shit. We ain't
Diddy
paying
had
a
a
damn
win
thing.
in court the other day, but that win is starting to look like it might turn into a loss. I'm not a lawyer, but you know I read the docs, so let me catch you up. I'm going to give you some context, so just keep up. Diddy filed a third motion for bond. The feds responded saying that Diddy should not be allowed out because when officers did a sweep of his cell, they found some notes indicating that he was witness tampering and specifically that he had paid witness number one, who is Kalina Harper from Dirty Money, some money for her to post on Instagram that she was in support of him. So the feds say that he clearly shouldn't be out on bond because he is tampering with witnesses. Now Diddy's team say that those notes that were found in Diddy's cell were actually attorney-client privilege and that the feds have no right to have those. They actually didn't physically have the notes, but officers did pictures of the notes when they swept his cell, so the feds have the pictures of the notes. Diddy's team says in a letter filed to the judge that those notes were in a folder labeled legal, which were again attorney-client privilege and put anyone who came across them on notice that they contained privileged information. So the judge has a hearing. Diddy's team tells the judge everything that they said in their letter, and the judge agrees. He tells the feds to destroy the pictures that they have because they are attorney-client privilege. But the judge also asked for copies of the pictures that were taken of his stuff. But today, the judge filed a letter saying that when he got the pictures, there was no legal label on any of them. Specifically, he notes that the photographs that he received contain 2 intact legal pads taken at the time of the sweep. There is no writing on the binding of either pad. So there's a bond hearing which was already scheduled for tomorrow being Friday, November 22nd. And the judge tells Diddy's defense team in this letter, when y'all show up tomorrow, you better be prepared to tell me why you told me in court that these folders are labeled legal, but when I got the pictures that were taken at the time of the sweep, none of the folders say legal. Ciao. Oh, I should also add, in their response as to why Diddy should get bail, Diddy's defense team says that Intercontinental Hotel video, you know, the CNN one with Cassie, his team is saying that video was edited and that there are key scenes that are missing from the video. Child, I guess we gonna see how tomorrow goes.
Man. So we seen how tomorrow went, and that was today. And today, Diddy scored a big-ass win in court. Let's just call it what it is.
Jamie Foxx's secret meeting.
We're going to get to Jamie Foxx, too, today. Hold on. We're going to get to that, too.
New shit has come to light with the Diddy case. He had a win, but after further review, the judge has some questions. On Tuesday, Diddy had an emergency hearing about a notepad that was found in his jail cell. His lawyers said it was marked legal, so it should be considered privileged information. The judge agreed at that moment and decided to look into it further. So a lot of people thought that was a win for Diddy. Well, after further review from the judge, he put out a statement. It says, at the scheduled hearing on Friday, November 22nd, defense counsel should be prepared to give the court further context on the, quote, legal label that the court was presented at the November 19th hearing and to address why this label doesn't appear on the photographs in the court's possession and why it wasn't addressed in defendant's submission to the court made a few hours before the hearing. So tomorrow, Friday, should be interesting because they're trying to attempt for the third time to get him released on bail, but now they also have to answer to the judge as to why legal was not written on the pad at the time the photographs were taken in the jail cell. It's not a good look if Diddy's team lied about that legal notepad.
Okay, so let's just, everybody kept telling me about this the other day when I went live. Ratchet, but you're not talking about the judge. The judge made a statement. The judge. Do it look like I was ever concerned about this judge when I'm the one who told y'all this judge was going to be the one that let Diddy out? Why the hell do y'all keep acting like I'm not giving y'all the gems that y'all can use in this shit? I keep telling y'all exactly how this is going to go. You see, everybody who trolled me, they didn't show up tonight. Everybody who was doing all that trolling, Ratchet, you don't know what the hell you talking about. Ratchet, you don't know what the hell you talking about. Diddy ain't coming home. Friday, I'm going to be back over here and I'm going to tell you I told you so. I can't wait till Friday so I can come back. Where the hell y'all at tonight? Yeah, Diddy's still in jail, but that motherfucking judge didn't deny him of shit. They said, in or out, I'm over him. You could be mad as you want to. You can be as mad as you want to, but the fact of the matter remains is looking like this damn judge might be on Diddy's side.
Breaking all the jailhouse rules by asking the judge to let him out. Now, if I was desperate to get out of jail, I would be on my best behavior, especially if my bail had been denied 3 times already. But what has Diddy been up to, you ask? Now, the warden says that he's been contacting potential witnesses through the jailhouse phone. Yes, you heard me clearly. The phone that's in jail that gets monitored, yeah, that's the phone he's using. In the amended court documents, it states that Sean Diddy Combs is making relentless efforts to corruptly influence witness testimony.
Salute to Deanna for that 20-piece. Thank you, Deanna. Salute for that 20-piece. Let's go. Where we at? We got 3 honey bun, 305. I ain't mad at that at all, but let's keep cooking.
By using other inmates' telephone accounts and using 3-way calls to speak to people who are not approved on the contact list. Now, the warden also stated that Diddy done convinced at least 8 inmates to use their phone accounts in exchange for payment. When the prosecution was reviewing these calls, they are listening to Diddy tell his family members on which witnesses they needed to go contact. Also, during the call, he instructed his family members to post a loving photo of all of his children with him on his birthday in an attempt to show the jury that he's a family man. He also asked his family to leak certain information involving the case to the public. In addition to that, during a jail cell search, they found even more documents that are incriminating to this case. Now, Diddy's attorney argued that the seizing of these documents were unlawful because it contained attorney-client privilege. The prosecution stated, oh, no, not so fast. We have a team that filtered through all of the documents to make sure that everything we took was lawful. Now, the judge was like, enough, I done heard enough. I need time to go through these documents so I can see for myself if they're lawful or not. Since they have a bail hearing coming up in a couple of days, the judge was like, I won't have that answer for you in time for the hearing, so you won't be able to use these documents then, but I will give you an answer before trial. So you might be able to use them for trial. Maybe not, maybe so. Now let's talk a little bit about this bail hearing that's coming up. Isn't it interesting that he keeps asking to get out of jail, but now he cutting up while he in jail? Now Diddy's lawyers are arguing that he is not able to adequately prepare for trial in jail. There's just way too many documents, way too many things to go over. He needs to be at home. His attorneys have put a little new bail package together in preparation for their hearing. He is now offering $50 million in bail. His Florida mansion will be the collateral. He would be on full-time house arrest with monitoring, that he would not have access to the internet, and that he would only be allowed to communicate with his attorneys. And the prosecution's like, Judge, you can't listen to this. This man cannot be trusted. He is currently in jail using inmates, paying inmates to use their phone accounts, which is illegal, so that he can continue to obstruct justice by contacting witnesses. If he's willing to do all that in jail, what you think he's going to do when he get down to the house? And they also stated you can't even trust the security detail you put on this. He's just going to bribe them and pay them too, just like he's doing everybody in jail. I think his bail is going to be denied again for the 4th time, but of course I will come back with the official ruling after the hearing. Oh, and before I let you go, I have a huge, and when I say huge, I mean huge, announcement.
Okay, we don't care about the announcement. We just care about what the hell you think. But look, let me tell y'all something. Diddy, he flexing muscle. I'm just going to be real with y'all. You might not want to hear it. The man is flexing muscle. He's showing y'all he's about to probably bring the music industry back. The music industry is on a decline right now. Something is about to happen, and it's bigger than Diddy. But Diddy is the sacrifice for something bigger. I've been doing this a long time. I've seen my fair share of plays being ran. This is one of the best. This is one of the best ones because this is a humiliation ritual, but this is something. This is something for something bigger. This does not mean Diddy goes down. He ain't going down. He's sacrificing himself for the music industry right now, for the biggest comeback ever, possibly. If Diddy, let's just hypothetically speak real quick, even if you hate him, if Diddy walks this case and beats it, whether it gets dismissed or he gets a not guilty, what are your thoughts on that? Did he just catch the biggest body ever? Like, beating all this shit that's against him right now, it's looking like Diddy is nailed to the cross right now. It's looking like it's over. Like, it's been looking bad, but then all of a sudden it's just looking like, hold on, man, there's light at the tunnel, man. Hold on. Diddy might just beat this shit. It's getting scary. Like, what the fuck are y'all, what are y'all up to? Something is about to happen. I don't want that one yet. I got all my shit mixed up, so I'm gonna cover it how I cover it tonight.
You being around.
All right, so this ain't it. Let me find how I want to cover.
How you feel about the?
Cause, you know what? I think I'm gonna just go into the
connected with Diddy and how old were
y'all? Want to go into this one? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for this one, or do y'all want to keep covering other aspects of it? Do y'all want to go right in and do this lady already? From the interview that everybody been wanting me to do. Drop the gems if you want to go ahead and get this one, because we already had, how long we been on? Yeah, it's a good time to get it started. What y'all think? If y'all want to drop the gems, if you do, drop the caps if you want to keep going with other shit, because I got still about another hour and a half of content. Matter of fact, I probably got damn near close to 2 hours still of content. I'm gonna be real with y'all. We still gonna be here for a while, no matter which way I do it. We ain't going nowhere for the next at least hour and a half, 2 hours. So fasten your seatbelts up, because we going to be here for a long time tonight still. We ain't nowhere near done, y'all. We ain't nowhere near done. So let's go ahead and continue. Y'all ready for this? All right, y'all ready? Okay. I need these likes to go past 500 though, man. Come on. Double tap that screen if you in here, man. Y'all need to vote on the chat, vote on the poll, and double tap the screen to get these likes up. I need at least 50 likes, man. Come on. Doesn't matter, do you, King? Because everybody been asking me, what about this? So I'm finna expose the hell out of everybody. I'm finna show y'all exactly what this is. But we gonna cover it. We gonna talk about it. I'm definitely gonna give you what you want. Let's continue.
Were you when you met him?
In the 2000, I was basically 10, 11 is when I lost my virginity.
So this is when she said she met Diddy. I mean,
I met him 6th grade that summer.
Do y'all believe her story? Gems or caps? Do you believe this lady?
Or whatever. And I remember SZA, her name is Solange Rowe. I don't know if she changed her name, Solange Rowe. She went to Weld Middle School in Garland, Texas. She came to that school after the 9/11 happened. And I remember her getting bullied a lot because she used to wear the black turbans on her head. And so I became her friend. And I remember a white boy in the class was like, your people did it. I remember standing up for her saying, my people didn't do nothing. We didn't blow up no building.
Man. Let's continue, man.
But her dad was a producer. And I used to write music back then. I got in trouble because I was molested.
Okay, so it's the music thing. Okay, so we knew there was something here. Okay, it's music. That's the angle. Music is going to be the angle. Let's continue.
And the things that I wrote, I got in trouble for it. And I remember getting beat or whatever for the book. And I used to write composition books. I gave it to her. And she told me her dad was a producer, and I was like, well, ask them, am I gonna get some Grammys for this? Like, I wanted to be a music artist. I wanted to do music. And she told me that she was gonna get 13 Grammys for the stuff. But her dad made her bring back the book. He brought her and made her hand the book back to me, and she didn't want to give it back to me. But she ended up coming back, and I told her that she can have it or whatever. And but in the midst of doing that, he introduced me to the ghostwriters. The ghostwriter was a Jewish guy with a pointy nose, and I don't know how to say his name, Skalashki.
Okay, so this lady is saying she was trafficked and all this R-worded by Diddy and his crew. We're gonna get to her story. I'm just giving I'm giving the people what they want. They keep sending me this every night. I get this sent to me about 5 times a day. I'm damn over it. I'm like, man, but it's okay. Y'all want to talk about it? We're gonna talk about it.
I remember Pierre Harvey coming by because then I started writing music for P. Diddy. And
so you were 10 years old writing music for P. Diddy. I'm not saying it ain't true. I'm just saying, can you produce one receipt of it? Can you show you with these people and you write? Do y'all believe she wrote songs for P. Diddy at 10 years old in the 6th grade? Well, however, she said she was 10 years old in the 6th grade when she started doing this shit. So I thought 10 years old ain't the damn 6th grade. But anyway, now that I think about it, 10 years old ain't that the 4th grade? I could be wrong. 10 years old ain't the 6th grade though. That's the first thing. I don't think so. How do you? Maybe I don't know, fam. They don't believe it though. Let's continue.
P. Diddy liked the music, but Pierre Harvey was coming by, and at first he was nice and he was paying me too. But I remember one time he came and he got snatched the book out of my hand, and he didn't pay me my money. And then he came back another time, and he had a big phone, and back then the cell phone was real big and thick. He had a big thick ass cell phone, and he was telling me that P. Diddy wanted to meet me or whatever. He wanted me to come to his flavor camp for 48 hours.
So now she was invited to Puffy's flavor camp. And she mentioned 48 hours. But this is sounding, look, I'm not saying it ain't true. I'm just saying this is all the same shit we've all heard on the internet before. This is all the same shit we've already heard on the damn internet. If we're not, come on, we all knew about the 48-hour rule. We already know about Puffy's flavor camp. So, I mean, I don't know if it ain't true, but I'm just saying.
So he told me to ask my grandmother, could I go? I asked my grandmother, she said no. And at the time, my mother was on drugs. And I was all like, I was mad at her because I'm like, I want to be famous. I want to be rich or whatever. I want to be famous. He gonna make me a singer. And we're gonna be rich. He's saying that I got potential.
All right, so let's continue, y'all. So some people say they believe her. I ain't mad at nobody for believing her. I'm just saying right now the story is way all over the place. So I'm just gonna continue to watch it. It's all over the place.
When I got in the car, I remember him eat the candy, eat the jelly beans. I think I had on pink that day. Pink, some pink sweats and a shirt, and I had bobos in my head, and he was like, eat the candy. And some said don't eat the candy, but then he was being real persistent. Eat the candy, try it. These are new jelly beans. We just invented these with jelly beans. I think I had on pink that day. Pink, some pink sweats and a shirt, and I had bobos in my head, and he was like, eat the candy. And some said don't eat the candy, but then he was being real persistent. Eat the candy, try it. These are new jelly beans. We just invented these with jelly beans. And when I ate the jelly bean, I was like, this is nasty. And I was spitting it out, and as I spit it out, I was like, I want to get out the car. And he slammed the door, and then he got in the car, and I remember being out of there. And I remember them putting me on the jet, and them saying, damn, this little heavy. I remember him being like, wake up. I remember waking up. I remember my ear popping, and I remember my stomach dropping on the airplane.
Okay, do y'all believe it so far? Drop the gems if you do believe her story. Drop the caps if you think this story is cap. Let me know in the chat. I want to know, man. Y'all said y'all want to talk about this story. Do you believe it or not? Let me know in the chat.
And I passed out, but then I remember being in that room with him, and he was all being extra touchy with me. And I was like, yeah. I started feeling like he was a creep, but I was still going along with it. And he was like, what kind of you like? He was asking me about me being molested, and I was honest with him, and I told him about stuff, because he was the stuff that I was writing, I had to be they was asking me, have I ever been molested? Have I ever had sex? Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, knowing I was a virgin. I've been molested, but I never been penetrated.
Mm-hmm.
He asked me what kind of cocks I like, and I was like, real big cocks. I like big cocks, real big.
I don't know, man. I don't know, dog. This is I thought she was from Detroit. Now she says she's from Texas. She said Garland, Texas. I'm from Garland, Texas. That's the crazy. I'm sitting here like, what the hell is going on? I don't know what the hell. I'm lost, man. I don't know. Garland, Texas came out. When I heard Garland, I'm sitting here looking like, what the fuck? I went to school in Garland. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck what is really going on?
And he sent Roger Bonds to go buy a pink dildo. And I remember waking up, looking in the mirror.
Okay, y'all, we gonna get into this story. This is what y'all wanted. I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth on how I feel when this is over. But right now,
I look in the mirror and I see P. Diddy behind me. And I know when I was in the room, he took my virginity on that bed. And I remember screaming and hurting, but I had to take that. I had to take it.
No, come on. How you gonna use the Diddy ad-lib, though? This just sounds like a script, man. But your boy Ratchet could be all wrong. She could be telling the truth. I don't know, but we gonna see.
But then after that, I remember I just woke up again. I'm in the bathroom, bent over the sink. Mm-hmm. And I'm yelling, but I guess I'm not making noise. I don't know. But I'm yelling, it hurt. Please stop. I'm weak. I can't move. And he's giving me or whatever. He turned me around, kissed me in my mouth. And was like, I'm not going to hurt you. But he was hurting me. And he turned me back over. And when he stuck it in my, he told me pinch his nipples and all type of crazy shit. He kissed me in my mouth.
See, but that's what I'm saying. This is like on some Jaguar shit. Somebody said, come on, she should at least have one receipt. Like you do, like old girl that said this, the 17-year-old that flew on the plane, she had a receipt of her sitting on Diddy lap in the same studio. I'm not saying that, look, I'm not taking up for Diddy. There is proof of an alleged 17-year-old sitting on Diddy's lap at the studio. She had pictures at the studio. Her lawsuit detailed things that she could prove. That's why her lawsuit was taken seriously. That's all I'm saying. I don't even know that there's a lawsuit to these allegations. 762 said, y'all definitely love Diddy. Well, one of my mods gonna love getting right on your ass. No Diddy. Let's continue.
And he turned me back over and I passed out again when he stuck it in my ass. And
okay, so right now, where we stand, do y'all believe it? If you believe it so far, drop the gems. If you do not believe it, drop the caps.
I look in the mirror.
Oh, my bad. I just played that part. My bad. Let's continue.
And then I was relieved. And then I felt the pain again. And when I woke up, it was Pierre Harvey behind me. And he stuck it in my face. And I remember looking and yelling, no, stop. And I happened, the Jewish guy was behind Pierre, like on the side. It was like in his bathroom at that studio. It was like a restroom stall.
Mind you, she said she was 10. If I'm not mistaken, did she not say she was 10 at this time? I could be wrong. I don't want to seem like I'm victim shaming nobody. I'm just trying to get the facts and understand. So didn't she say she was 10 years old at this time? Am I right or wrong? Somebody in the chat help me out. Am I right or wrong? Did she not say she was 10 years old at this time in the 6th grade? She said she was 10 years old in the 6th grade. Maybe she was smarter than everybody else. Yeah, somebody said 10 or 11, 6th grade. Okay, so we up to speed on this. Let's continue.
In there. I remember, and then after he finished, I remember P. Diddy I was asking the Jewish guy to help me because I know he just had a baby and I was looking at him for help.
How you know them? So y'all was all good friends. What the hell is going on? What 10-year-old know a man just had a baby? I don't know what the hell going on. I don't know.
And he was all like, I don't want to do this. I want to do this. And he was like, if you don't fuck her, I'm going to fuck you. So the dude got behind me and his stuff was soft.
Yo, I don't know what the hell this is, bro. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Let's continue.
It was like a break in between, but then I remember looking to my left and P. Diddy's in the doorway with like one of them old school cameras, and he's sitting there jacking off and sitting in a chair in the doorway of the restroom. I remember passing out, waking back up, being.
You remember a lot to be passed out. You know what I'm saying? Like a 10-year-old that's been drugged, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Like the 10-year-old that's been given some stuff that they can't even, you wouldn't even be able to function to remember. I could be wrong. I'm up for being wrong, y'all. So don't get me wrong right here. I'm just saying, I'm just thinking like a normal 10-year-old that's been DRUG'd would possibly not remember these details like this. These are a lot of details to remember while being under the influence of some shit at the age of 10 years old.
Over the sink and this nigga sticking a champagne bottle in. I was like.
Now she's saying the champagne bottle is inserted.
Yelling at that point, I know I was yelling at the top of my lungs, and they just had me so hurt, and they left me in their restroom. And I don't know how long I was in that restroom, but my legs and stuff wouldn't work.
Okay. You said you had your V card at the age of 10. You still had your V card, but you were lying and hyping yourself up. But you still got a V card. And you were 10 years old. You would have went to all these men and bottles, and you would have went to the hospital. There has to be a report of this somewhere. Somewhere. There has to be a receipt of this. These are some wild ass allegations to put on somebody. There would be hospital. Diddy would be locked the fuck underneath that jail, bro. Diddy would be cooked if this was true. If this was true, Diddy would be locked up forever. This would land Diddy in more deep waters than any investigation. The shit that she's alleging in this damn interview, and this man know damn well he shouldn't have did this shit. But hey, for the sake of content, I get it, my boy. I get it, my brother. I ain't mad at you. I'm just like, bro, come on, fam. You letting some wild shit fly and you ain't saying shit.
And some white guy came and got me out the restroom.
So it was like a security guard or somebody that picked you up, or?
This white guy, when he smiled, he has a smile like Garfield. He picked me up and I was like, I just want to go home. And he was like, I'm gonna take you home. I got you. I'm gonna take you home. So they put me back on the jet, and I wake up. I'm with some other white girls, like we all teenagers. They were a little bit older than me.
Fam, some of y'all some gullible motherfuckers. I'm not gonna lie. It's some gullible. This just shows me where society is today. This is. I'm gonna address this after the video's over. Let's continue.
I wake up with them, and like at first it was fun, but then they disappeared from me, and it was.
Yeah, somebody said not one tear. You're reliving this shit. You would be broke down. A 10-year-old reliving this, going back into these deep waters. Come on, man.
It's me by myself, and I remember being drugged the whole time, and I remember them drugging me so much, and they wanted me to feel the pain, and they had my hand over the stove. I remember waking up screaming. This was a fat white guy. He kind of hunchback, got a pointy nose. This fat white guy, he was just passing me to different white men, and and to a point they all started looking the same to me. I'm trying to take my time, Lord.
Take your time. It's tough. I know it's tough, Mom.
What in the hell was that?
Y'all start looking the same to me. I'm trying to take my time, Lord.
Take your time. It's tough. I know it's tough, Mom. No, it's hard. Take some breaths.
The music is more suspenseful than it. What? Oh, come on. This is a Jaguar Wright playbook. This is fresh out the Jaguar Wright playbook.
It's just the memory that I think
Look at this again. Look at this. Wasn't that? Look at this again, y'all. For real. Look at this.
God say I'm trying to take my time, Lord.
Wasn't that? I'm speaking in tongues, and even he's sitting here like, hey, I'm just gonna get a lot of views off this shit. Hey, I don't know what it is. It's loose, but I'm finna get hella views. That's what he thinking in his head. He like, bro, I'm finna clean up the YouTube streets on this one, cause I ain't gonna even lie. Fuck it. It is what it is. Hey, run that shit.
It's tough. I know it's tough, man.
I know it's tough. Just we need these views. Come
hard.
on. I know it's hard. He don't give a fuck. The dude got some glasses on. He don't give a damn. He really want to laugh, so he don't give a damn about what's going on. I know it's tough, but spit that shit out. I need these views.
Take some breaths.
Take a breath. Come on.
Okay,
She got it together quick though.
it's just the memory that I think it's the memory. And it's like everything.
And how you gonna call her a Jane Doe? Didn't give her a real name. Jane Doe, aka Misha. Like, this is a fucking joke, y'all. Come on, y'all really buying this shit? Like, this is a fucking joke, bro. Come on.
Time I think about it, it's like I relive it. And I'm there and I see it. My body can't move, but I'm there. And I don't know what days it was. I don't know the time.
It.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I just know it was daylight, or I know if it was hot. I remember them having me in the summertime, and I remember being there in the cold.
Hold on, they had you for 6 months. Hold on, you was there in the. This the gift that just keeps on giving. You were 10 years old. Where the fuck was your goddamn parents at? Why was there no missing children's report? I done woke my dogs up. This pissing me off because there's real victims out there. What is y'all talking about? Y'all buying? Where's the missing posters? Where her parents at? So they could corroborate this damn story she telling. This is the Jaguar Wright play. Ain't no damn receipts. This is just like Jaguar Wright. I'm sick of Jaguar Wright, bro. This is Jaguar Wright, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was there, like, it was horrible.
She said she was there in the summer and she was there when it was cold. You were 10 years old. How the hell did you get away from your parents?
It was horrible. It was so horrible. I can't describe how horrible it was.
Talking about her grandma sold her. Okay, if that's the damn case, she escaped. How the hell she get away and why she never went to the feds?
After that happened, it's like it goes in and out. I remember trying to escape. I remember the brown children.
Brown children, Lord. This was never on nobody news station. This would have been national news. Diddy would be underneath the jail if this was true. Oh, that's the one that had got the sound that got fucked up on.
He did what he did to me, and then when it was time for Jennifer Lopez, she was there with a guy.
Now Jennifer Lopez was there. And
he was standing there looking disgusted, but didn't nobody save me. She stuck that glass in me, and after that, my eyes were booked the whole time.
And now Jennifer Lopez stuck a glass in her. Bro, this is a lot of wild shit to happen to a 10-year-old and that baby never see the damn hospital. Like, hey, she must have just been blessed. And I don't know what. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm being dead ass serious. Like, what the fuck do you say to something like this, bro? Like, what? I just couldn't imagine like this being serious and being like a 10-year-old, like really going through some shit like this. You would just imagine like, bro, that baby would be in the hospital, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like there definitely would be a lot of physical evidence to lock every one of those monsters away. Because if some shit like this was true and those motherfuckers was monsters doing shit like that, wild shit, fam, I'd believe they deserve everything they got. And hell yeah, put them underneath the jail, life with extra life. another life on top of that. But this, I'm not buying it, bro. Not buying it, bro.
And they put a blindfold on me. I remember them beating the fuck out of me. I remember them hog tying me. I remember it was.
Like some of y'all just don't. I mean, maybe some people. I could be wrong. Drop the gems if you believe it, y'all. She might be telling the truth. I'm just saying this is a lot of wild shit to happen to a 10-year-old, and it'd be no missing report. It'd be no evidence, no receipt, no nothing. Like this is you were there for 6 months at least, bare minimum. Drop the gems if this is true. Drop the caps if she is lying. Fill the chat up right now. Drop the gems if she's telling the truth to you. Drop the caps if you believe she's lying. Gems or caps? Gems or caps?
I remember them all being mad at me because I put snake venom in everybody's drinks and shit, because everybody acting like they couldn't remember. But when this witchy lady, she gave me
Where you get a snake from? What the fuck are you? Where you get a snake from now? What witch? What is going on? Why are y'all, some of y'all are gullible? What is going on? What is this? She put snake venom in it. What? Man, where you learn how to do all this shit at 10? You're crafty as hell for a 10-year-old. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
She was in a red room, and the room had mirrors everywhere, and it was a yellow snake in the damn sink. She gave me the venom, and whatever she gave me, it made me still be numb, but whatever she gave me, it made me coherent. Like I was coherent to everything, but I still couldn't move. You know what I'm saying? And I put it in everything. And I remember Kris Jenner being mad about.
Now Kris Jenner in the damn story. You done met the fucking Kardashians, but you a popular fucking 10-year-old. I give you that.
I was coherent to everything, but I still couldn't move. You know what I'm saying? And I put it in everything. And I remember Kris Jenner being mad about it. And I stabbed her in her left side of her shoulder, like right here. This is where I.
So now you punched Kris Jenner. Y'all gonna hate me for this one, boy. Boy, y'all about to hate me for this one.
It made me coherent. Like I was coherent to everything, but I still couldn't move.
This like the fucking Karate Kid, fam. Like 3 ninjas. What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? And I put it in everything. And I remember Kris Jenner being mad about it. And I stabbed her in her left side of her shoulder, like right here. This is where I stabbed her, right there. And no, it's not allegedly. It really happened. It really happened. And I hope by me going live and me telling some stuff that it don't help him get off. You know what I'm saying? Because they saying.
I'm gonna be real. Diddy ain't in no more trouble than he was in yesterday with this story. Like, Karma Girl, thank you for the 5-piece. Diddy ain't in no more trouble than he was in yesterday, sweetie.
And like, you know, I don't need to talk, but I don't have no lawyer. I don't have nobody to represent me. And if it was for the money, I would have been and took the money.
There is no money. Like, you're not getting no money. What money? Who the hell is gonna pay you off for this story? TMZ don't even want this story.
I've been where you.
So let's talk about this now. Look, Jaguar Wright speaks to Misha, aka Jane Doe. Didn't Jaguar Wright speak to Ariel? Right? You see how everybody just keeps running into each other. Courtney Burgess, Jaguar Wright, Ariel, Jane Doe, and this is not just it. I told you I was gonna expose this play. Now you see how they just ran into each other now. They can be mad. Fuck them, feed them fish. Salute, Big Jess, say it with your chest for that 5-piece McNugget. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Now do y'all see the play? Now are y'all starting to open your eyes to the play? Now look at this.
I had a whole side of my family, my mother's family, team up and join up to beat down on me, to tell me that I was lying. about the great that I experienced at the hands of my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even my brother-in-law when he did it. But my sister married him anyway.
This is Jaguar Wright linking up with her.
Because she was pregnant out of wedlock, and they forced me to be in that wedding. They forced me to sing the Lord's Prayer as I watched my father walk my sister down the aisle to marry the man that had raped me while my mother...
So now drop the gems if you think this is a play. Drop the caps if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong and I'm just reaching, drop the caps. If this is a Jaguar Wright play and I'm exposing they hand, drop them gems.
And her had covered it all up, so she didn't have to be an unwed mother.
Salute Lady Nye for that 20 piece. I appreciate you. She said, salute Big Ratchet. This is crazy and sad. Salute Lady Nye. I appreciate you, boo. Salute, salute, salute.
I know what it's like to have people call you a liar.
Yeah, because you are one.
When you're telling the truth, and guess what? You take a page out of my book. Screw them.
Screw them.
They don't got to believe you. Right. You know what happened to you. You know who you are.
Coach her through it. Coach her through it, Jag. Come on, coach her.
And nobody can take that away from you.
And nobody can take that away from you. You know what you did, Diddy. And I saw it. You know. Don't you?
From you.
And I want to thank you.
And nobody can take that away from you.
And I want to thank you.
I bet you do. Thank you, coach.
For what?
I'm about to hit your line real quick because I was walking motherfuckers out.
So you a fucking fan? Y'all just keep it. Y'all believe anything on the internet, bro. I go live and say anything, y'all to believe it. Anything. Look, I thought you were sad and this was your story. No, you over here quoting Jaguar Wright because y'all been around each other for... Man, get the fuck out of here with this goofy ass shit. Y'all fall for anything. Y'all still fucking with Jaguar Wright and going into 2025. Stay your ass away from me. I thought you was just crying.
Hit your line real quick because I was walking motherfuckers out.
You know what?
And I just want to thank you.
I'm still trying to, even though I don't go out into the field as much as I used to. I'm getting older now. I'm getting too old to be running up in parties and jumping out of windows and busting in doors and helping people escape. I'm a little old for it now. I guess that's why I'm running my mouth. But
boy, y'all believe that shit, boy. Y'all silly as hell. I'm be real.
You were not innocent. Now, sticking all that stuff up in my friend when she was underage.
Remember the girl who said that she had the 10-year-old? And this is the other girl who also linked up with Jaguar Wright. This was the first girl who came out with those weird-ass allegations. Now, is these plays starting to make sense? Now, Andrea English is speaking on Jane Doe, saying that was her friend. The friend she was talking about last time we went live, well, that's her friend. It's all starting to make sense now.
We can describe everything. She remembers everything. Thank God certain things didn't happen to me. I didn't experience everything my friend did. Like, I didn't have two babies that were taken out of my stomach that I don't know where they're at.
How old was the friend?
11 years old initially when she was kidnapped. She stayed with him to 15 years old.
Y'all truly believe this story. Like, truly. Y'all really believe it. These people running a play on y'all and taking y'all money on the internet. Man, speaking of, boy, I deserve 4 honey buns tonight. I deserve 4 honey buns tonight. We 65 away from 4 of them. I know I deserve 4 of them tonight, man. We've been overdue for a big night.
Oh my God. And do you know how they managed to kidnap that person? How they got a hold of her?
She was walking down the street at 11 years old and they offered her jelly beans. Harvey Pierre, I believe, allegedly. And next thing she knew, she woke up in New York City. They had the nerve to put her on a private jet, flew her to New York City. She wasn't wearing that. She had barrettes and pigtails in her hair. They put a D&G sweatshirt on her and did her hair different, put makeup on her, and then put her on Diddy's lap and had the nerve to take a picture like a trophy. Like she was just like a stray rescue dog or something. Like, And the reason why he was able to get away with it because her grandmother, who had custody of her, had also custody of other kids in the family because her mom was on drugs and running around, and the grandma was receiving a check to take care of all the kids. And she thought if she brought light to the fact that the one little girl was missing, that she would mess up all her checks and her way to provide for the family. So the grandma never even said anything, even though she was.
So you just gonna tell her story for her, man? Maybe y'all buy it. Maybe y'all believe that shit. I'm just be real with you. A lot of people I told you are gonna be mad at me on my Diddy coverage. I just ain't buying it. I'm sorry.
So we've seen the photo of the woman and they're eating food off her body. Do you know who that was?
That's the same girl I'm talking about. She's 14 in that picture. I sucked a strawberry off her breast.
Fam, what is wrong with some of y'all? Y'all are mad at me. Me? I'm the only one that's telling the fucking truth. I am the only one that's telling the truth. So now you licking strawberries off your kidnapped homegirl. How was y'all homegirls? She was kidnapped since 11. Y'all don't see all the holes in these stories? This ain't nothing but Jaguar Wright 2.0 and 3.0.
And she's 14. I'm doing it. And I didn't know she was 14. Nobody would think somebody laying there butt naked.
I thought it was your homegirl.
It's 14-year-old child. People were sticking their fingers in her crotch.
Man, this lady right here, dog. They said, was she kidnapped too? Man, this girl sounded like she was attending the party licking strawberries off naked women.
Crevices and all type of stuff. And eating it right after.
Do y'all believe this lady? Drop the gems if you believe her. Drop the caps if you think she's also up here lying. Drop the gems if you believe her. Drop the caps if she's lying.
And did you see any celebs interacting in that way? I'm just being polite with the language here.
Yes. But I'm not going to name names on this live. Okay. I still have a lawsuit pending, and I don't want to be sued or people saying I'm slandering. But the day is coming where names will be named. We're just going to focus on Diddy right now.
I bet like fucking hell these people, man.
Your friend, is she filing suit as well?
Yeah, she's Jane Doe right now. She's in the process.
No, her name is Misha. Her name is Misha.
There's actually a girl that's running around from Alabama or something like that that's trying to act like that's her on the table. And she's trying to take credit for stuff, and she's lying. Whoever that girl in Alabama, she's telling a similar story, which I'm sure she probably telling the truth. But as far as those pictures are concerned, that's my friend. She's trying to act like those are pictures of her to give her more proof. But nah, we got them same. You take the blur off the face, you see my friend. Like,
lady, you lying.
Her face look the same. So, excuse me. I'm like,
girl, you lying like a motherfucker. You trying to look good for the internet. You trying to get an OF account. You trying to get your OF popping. How much you want to bet she come out with an OF?
Good morning, Patriots. Secret Service Sam here. I hope all my Patriots are doing wonderful. Sorry my hair is crazy. It's the morning, and I needed to deliver this insane news. Is Diddy involved in some kind of black magic, pagan, sacrificial ceremonies? Because the word on the street from Gene Deal, everybody knows Gene Deal. He's like #1 ex-bodyguard for Diddy, spilling the tea. He claims, allegedly, that in 1999, after the club, with Shine, J-Lo, and all that went down, that before Diddy was about to go to court, which he was going to be sentenced to 10 years in jail, according to Gene Deal's alleged reports, they're driving through New York. Diddy said, hey, yeah, let me off here, Central Park. Come on, Daddy. Get off here, Daddy. Come on, Daddy. Come on, take that left. Take that left, Daddy. Okay, you get it. He stops in Central Park, and here's where it gets weird. Diddy gets out of the car. Some random guy approaches him. Gene Deal says smoke started to swirl all around Diddy. Is this Hogwarts? Is this Harry Potter?
I ain't gonna lie, Gene Deal, you starting to look a little iffy too, bro. I ain't gonna lie, fam. The more y'all motherfuckers do interviews, I'm just starting not to believe. I think y'all done got a little YouTube checker too, and y'all motherfuckers done got out y'all body on these stories.
What is going on here? Okay? Now, It's all, Gene Deal said he thought it was sage maybe, or maybe it was that good kush. Who knows, you know, because that's what I like. Now, sativa. Now, the person who appeared had a Bible in hand and placed his hands on Diddy's head and started to do some sort of weird prayer like a Central Park shaman.
And this is what Gene Deal is saying, y'all. I don't know, fam. I'm starting to think Gene Deal full of shit. Jaguar Wright, every one of these witnesses. It's just starting to look like Diddy finna. Boy, when Diddy beat this shit, y'all better go into hiding.
Where did the guy come from? This is so bizarre. The guy told him to then grab a bird out of the cage. Okay, the guy just has a bird cage with him. What is he doing? A kid's birthday party in Central Park? And hey, I got time for you, Diddy. Hang on, come on over here. Grabs a bird out of the cage. Diddy throws the bird up in the air. It comes down like a brick, unalived. Diddy steps up, steps away from the guy. Gene Deal and him get back into the car. Hours later, Diddy is sitting in court, and he didn't.
I don't believe that shit either. Gene Deal, what the hell Gene Deal got going on?
I'm trying, Rango. I'm trying real hard. Give a man an inch, he wants to take a mile. Give a man a rope, he want to be a cowboy. Just yesterday, I gave Diddy's legal team a, yeah, you did it. No, take that to you. Take that to the government. And then all of a sudden, the judge sent a letter or an opinion out and said, not so fast, my friend. But wait, it gets worse. So if you haven't been following, Diddy's legal team said that the government went inside of his cell, took information that was legal in nature. The judge says, how would they have known that it was legal in nature? And they said, sort of like the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. You know, Wile E. Coyote used to write TNT on the bomb and not thinking that the Roadrunner would know that it's a bomb. Diddy's legal team said, we wrote legal, L-E-G-A-L, on the top of notepads, which means they should have known that this was legal information and they should have never taken it. Ah! And that makes sense, because I was very curious on, because you can go into somebody's jail cell when they're inside of a institution, federal, state, or whatever. You can go into this institution, you can look through their jail because you don't have an expectation of privacy. But attorney-client privileged information is different. You cannot go into attorney-client privileged information. So the court on Monday said, look, government, give me the originals. Everything you have, you must destroy them, and I'll look at them and make a decision. Well, the judge came out and said, guys, I looked at the pictures that the government sent. So let's talk about the pictures the government sent. Anytime the government, whether it's a state or local agency, goes into a crime scene, goes into an area, what they're supposed to do is take pictures of everything. Why do they take pictures or videos of everything? Because they want to preserve the scene as the way it is that day. Why? Because 4 years, 5 years, 6 years down the road, we don't want officers relying on their memories. We want them to be able to say, well, this is the way it looked that day. So the government went into Mr. Combs' cell and they took pictures of the way everything was. Kind of weird they went in there and taking pictures, like they knew something was fishy. But anyway, so they took pictures of the way everything was, including the notepads and all this other stuff. And then they read his notes, because guess what? Shut up, convict. We're going to look at what we want to look at. Still kind of fucked up. But anyway. Well, when the judge listened to the arguments and then went back and looked at the pictures that the government saw and then looked at what Diddy said, he's like, wait a minute. You're saying it says legal, and I'm looking at the pictures that the government sent to me, and it doesn't say legal on it. So there are three possibilities here. Possibility one, somebody lying, and it ain't confusing. And what could have happened is your boys, uh-oh, they got me, uh-oh, they got me. I wrote down some shit on here that I shouldn't have written down. Lawyers, let's tell them that it was legal information. This was legal information back and forth in front of us. You better hope that's not the truth, that your ass just straight up lied to a federal district judge, because it's going to go down, down, baby. This time in a Range Rover. It's going down if you found yourself lying to the federal government and you pretended something was legal information and it really wasn't. Two, maybe it's just an honest mistake by the government. I don't think so. and just a complete misunderstanding and we did the wrong thing. No. Either somebody's lying on one side or the other. But if the government went in there and they took stuff that said legal on the top of it, it said legal, that's fucked up. Because even they would know that if it's legal in nature, you can't take anybody's information because this is attorney-client privileged information. I still think it's a stretch, but you have a very strong argument if it says legal on top and you went and read it. If it didn't say legal on top and it's just Nitty's notes on doing shit that he shouldn't be doing, ooh, got a problem. So the plot keeps thickening. Friday's going to be very interesting. I think this shoulder gave the government a take that. I'm going to take it back for now and give Diddy another take that. Because this shit's got more twists than possible.
I ain't gonna lie. This story is the gift that just keeps on giving. So let me ask y'all something before we get into the next one. Do y'all believe any of these stories that's coming out, especially by these ladies that are just coming out saying the wildest stories? It's giving like a wild goose chase. I just think these ladies just want some internet clicks and views. Some people want to relive their old music days. This is just giving clout chase. If y'all believe all these stories, drop the gems. If you think all these people are lying, drop the caps. I'm sorry if you feel like I'm insensitive or some shit like that. I'm not. But I just feel like these people are just lying.
The only problem was Kevin was blocking his.
I just feel like it's a lot of lying going on. Give me a second.
Why would Kevin?
Let me find what I'm looking for. Let me find.
So it looks like Al.
You know what? Let me start it. Let's go ahead and get to this. Let's get to the Jamie Foxx shit. Because all of this shit started off with Jamie Foxx. Allegedly that this was the reason why a lot of this shit started going down. It was when Jamie Foxx allegedly got hemmed up. Let's continue.
Jamie Foxx's secret meeting with P. Diddy is an eye-opener that he did not see coming.
Make sure y'all double tap that screen. Make sure y'all double tap that screen to get these likes up.
There are two sides to every story, but there's only one backstory. A SUV carrying Jamie Foxx arrived in an unorthodox structure in an undisclosed part of the United States. The car stopped in front of a massive structure, emptying Jamie out onto the pavement. A guard wearing a red uniform looked Jamie over with a blank stare before guiding him into the highly secured building. The undisclosed structure was a state-of-the-art prison for white-collar criminals. The guard proceeded up the corridor, stopping in front of a large red door. Nervous, Jamie sucked in more air than his lungs could bear. It's the moment he had waited for. The guard unlocked the door before retreating into darkness. The door slowly crawled open. He stepped inside the spacious accommodations. Curiosity enlarged his irises. The living quarters were in pristine conditions. Designer couches, vibrant artwork aligned the walls. Natural light spilled in through an enormous skylight. This wasn't prison. It was a serene getaway. Hello? A soft voice blared from behind. Well, if it isn't Jamie Foxx. P. Diddy slid into the room with a muted smile on his face. Jamie Foxx, my old pal. I'm no pal of yours. I see you mustered up some testes to come face to face with me. I need some closure. Why does everybody think I can give them closure? Jamie's eyes panned the expansive room with a frown. I need to know what happened in 2023. What did you do to me? Diddy took a sip from his glass. I didn't do anything that you didn't agree to. I'm not one of your puppets. You can't buy me off. Then why are you here, Jamie? Some dark knight that rode in on a white horse to right the wrongs of his life? When I left your house a few years ago, everything changed for me. Change is good. I was in the hospital for months. Let's stop circling the airport. You think I had something to do with your mysterious illness, huh? Diddy's steps devoured the space in the room, his tone lowered.
Is this sounding believable? Drop the gems if it's sounding real believable. More believable than a 6th grader story. 10-year-old 6th grade story. Or drop the caps if you think this dude, it's cap, bro. Hell no. Jamie ain't had nothing, Diddy ain't had nothing to do with that shit. Is this sound believable or not? Drop the gems or the caps.
Just enough where Jamie could hear him. Y'all got it all wrong. This was never about tapes and baby oil, Jamie. Look at me. Look at how I'm living. I'm living better than 99% of people in the world, and I'm in prison. Why is that? Jamie intensely listened. I have cultivated something much bigger than any tape. I worked on this for 30 years, and it all started in one book, The Kabbalion. Have you read it? No, I can't say I have. I grew up poor. My family didn't have a pot to piss in, but I knew it was my birthright to have more. I would lay on my mom's hard floor at night and think, why would God let my family down like this? What does that even have to do with me? Everything. Let me finish my fucking story. A miniature stare down ensued, neither man willing to look away.
So let me ask y'all something. Y'all don't believe Diddy had nothing to do with the Jamie Foxx shit? Nobody in here thinks Diddy had nothing to do with the Jamie Foxx shit? Because if you know like I know, the story ain't cap. If you know the true story of what the fuck really happened to Jamie Foxx, you would definitely know Diddy and Jamie Foxx know damn well what the fuck is going on. Between them two and the industry being fucking silent, the industry ain't said a fucking word about Jamie Foxx. How many people in the industry have come to speak about Jamie Foxx or his mysterious illness? How many people in the industry have stood beside Jamie Foxx since he outed Diddy? How many people have been quiet as fuck since Diddy got locked up? The whole industry is shook. The whole industry is shut down. Ain't nobody said a damn word about Jamie Foxx, and they all know what the fuck happened to Jamie Foxx. Ain't nobody said a damn word about Diddy, and they all know what's going on with Diddy. All of a sudden, Jamie Foxx was never ill. It was just some shit that had happened. They don't even know what the fuck was going on. They can't even speak about it because they know exactly what it was. Jamie Foxx is alluding to in his comedy specials, Diddy had something to do with this. He's being funny, but he's being serious at the same time. Ain't nobody talking about this shit.
I picked up this book, among others, and I read it over and over and over. It changed me. It changed the way I saw the world.
Someone said, when did Diddy out Jamie Foxx? When did Jamie Foxx out Diddy? Where the hell you been at?
But more importantly, it changed the way the world saw me. In 1995, I began to put the principles to the test. Doors began to open. I got so good, I began to create doors. Jamie had grown bored with Diddy's storytelling. He defiantly draped his arms across his chest. You could have found everything you needed.
Jamie Foxx just did a comedy special where he said Diddy was the reason of what he blamed Diddy for what happened to him. I don't know if y'all heard that shit. Even Cat Williams was talking about the shit. Jamie Foxx just did a comedy special when he blamed Diddy for all this shit.
Bible. And that's where you're wrong. The Bible is just a standard roadmap for people that desire to be controlled. Being a Bible banger didn't bring you success, Jamie. Working within the laws or rules of the world, now that made you rich. I'm confused. Yeah, you and 99% of the world. It took me only 10 years to figure out that God was impartial to us humans. God wants whatever we want and nothing more. Wait, are you saying God assisted you in your criminality? I'm saying God is in the criminality. There is no separation. You think God is saving a baby over a criminal from falling off a building? Nope. You think electricity won't cook a nun the same way it will a thief? Nope. We are governed by universal laws, Jamie. Jamie hung on Diddy's every word. I've cracked the code of every law, and that's what they're after.
Now, does that not sound believable? Because Diddy ass seem untouchable, especially when you see this judge come in this motherfucker and basically roll out the red carpet for Diddy to get up out this bitch. I ain't saying that none of this true or not. I'm just saying, pay attention to how powerful Diddy is.
Who's after it? The 1%? Jamie, most black people crow about generational wealth being left behind for them. You can't leave generational wealth. It's tangible. Nature will eventually have its way with it. I'm leaving an understanding of the laws to my kids, which produces fruit. There is no God descending from the sky to save anyone, no matter how much you pray. Granted, prayers are just spells we use in an attempt to change our undesired reality. Jamie maintained eye contact. He was invested. In 2022, I created a prototype of my program. I called it The Liberation, which would have liberated every man, woman, and child on this planet. Wait, that hardly seemed like a crime. I wanted to start the program in predominantly black schools. Do you understand now? So should we just throw away our Bibles? Aren't you listening? Why was Bibles the first thing given to slaves? Not land, not food, not freedom, but Bibles. In the Bible, Paul encouraged slaves to be obedient to their masters, but also to view them as brothers in Christ. That book has been rewritten over and over to suppress you. Why do you think they want it in school so badly? Diddy paced the room like a professor in front of class. He has won the presidency and his cronies are ready to expand their control over humanity. And I can't blame them. Free will rules. This is all weird.
It's bigger than... I just want y'all to pay attention because I think this is going over a lot of people's heads.
Is it? Or are you grappling with the truth?
I don't expect a lot of people to understand.
Jamie's shoulders stood erect. He squared off with P. Diddy. You never told me what happened to me. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think now it's a good time to tell you.
Man. So I think that story went over everybody's heads because I keep seeing people in the comment section not understanding what that story was really about. They said, look at the poll. They saying 53% saying Diddy is done, 47% hell. It was 30% last time. It went up from 30 to 47. A lot of people thinking Diddy going out, but that story probably went over everybody's head, and you probably don't understand how deep this Diddy story really is and what's really going on. And it was connected to the election, which was connected into Jamie Foxx shit, was connected into all this stuff that's going on, and hip hop was connected to all of this shit, the Kendrick shit that's going on, Jewish versus whoop-de-whoop, this Christianity versus this. It's about to be a spiritual warfare. I mean, it already is, but it's about to be full force in 2025. This is going to be the year of the purge that we are approaching. Do you not understand where we are headed right now? Oh, 2025 is going to be a time to be alive. It's going to be... I'm talking about, is this the same I just put? Hold on, is it? My bad. What was it? Okay, yeah. We can go here.
We love you too.
Love you, Pastor.
I can't wait to see y'all.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see y'all. And I just want to say I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of y'all, especially the girls. I mean, all of y'all. But just for being strong. Thank y'all for being strong, and thank y'all for being by my side and supporting me. I love y'all. I got the best family in the world. My birthday, I'm happy. Thanks to y'all giving me this call. Thank you very much. I love y'all.
We love you more too. Can't wait to see you in a couple of days.
I'll see y'all in a couple of days.
Say it again.
What you say?
I love you, Daddy. Yeah.
I love you too, baby.
And see, I'm not gonna lie, man. This dude Quincy has a father, man. And his name is Al B, man. I don't like the way this dude be like, yo, pops and all this type. That's not your father. It's not your father.
Yeah, that's a lot of people that feel like he doing too much, man. You seen how he took a shot at his dad on IG? Check your texts.
Who posted it? Okay, hang on. Quincy on Instagram. Here's a rare photo of me with my mom and dad. I miss you every day. Where's the dad? Oh, so he's
Damn.
trying to act like
Quincy said, fuck all that, I'll be sure. I ain't going back. I'm with Pop now.
dad was always missing. That's what he's trying to say. Somebody said, well, I'll be damned. Oh, he said shading him, but backing the baby oil bandit is wild. Rest in peace, Kim. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't understand the dynamic that might have happened with, you know what I mean? The father and your like. First of all, the fact that I know for a fact that Al B Shore and Puff and all that, they came up together. So for this nigga to end up with his man's girl, diabolical work. Diabolical work. Okay? Like super disrespectful, super against all the OG codes that you was taught when you was young. You don't fuck with your man's girl and all this type of shit. Let alone fucking have babies with her and all this type of shit. Like, and now you got her, you know what I mean? This man's son calling you pops. Yo, that shit is just, I feel like this nigga Puff really hated this nigga Al B Shore for some reason.
We all know why he hated the man, and he wanted to get rid of him. Al B Shore ain't even supposed to be here right now.
His soul, my guess, is maybe he was in love with the nigga, and the nigga didn't reciprocate his love. That's just a guess. I don't know. I'm just guessing out loud, people. But I feel like he loved the nigga, didn't get his love reciprocated, and then had it out for him like, I'm going to get this nigga back. You broke my heart. You know what I mean? I'm going to take his girl. I'm going to fucking take his son. All this type of shit. Because you don't break the heart of Puffy. He was Puffy when he got his heart broke.
Puffy coming home. Puff Daddy about to come home, y'all. Let's continue.
Yeah, I'm just guessing, but that's some real foul shit. That's some real foul shit.
But as a man, Quincy, he don't see that, bro? You don't think it's nothing wrong with Diddy taking
I think he's been brainwashed from a very young age. He's been brainwashed, and Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right? Anybody ever read that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Puffy is the rich dad. You know what I mean? You know, comparatively now to, you know, I'm not saying that Al B Shore is poor, but compared to Puffy, he would be the poor dad. You know what I mean? So I also feel like they've groomed this Quincy dude maybe to, you know, be an opportunist. Go where the money's at. Stay over there on that side. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I could support my real dad and live a much less
Look, Quincy know he better pledge his loyalty to Diddy or what the hell gonna happen. Quincy ain't dumb. Quincy know if you go against Diddy, what the fuck the consequences are.
lavish lifestyle, much more frugal lifestyle, or I could stay over here with my rich dad and he can get me into TV shows and, you know what I mean? I could live this lavish lifestyle and have money and jewelry and, you know, freak offs and all kind of shit, you know? So, you know, it's almost like you offer a kid, especially a kid, it's like, all right, we got broccoli and carrots over here. We got candy and bubble gum and shit over here. What do you want? Al is the broccoli and carrots. And Puff is the fucking candy. You know what I mean? And I think that's how it's been presented to him for a long time. I think niggas have been in Quincy's ear, Puff included, and had the mother in his ear too, to talk down on the pops and, yo, where was your pops? When you needed this, where was he then? I was there. I'm the one that wiped your tears. You know what I mean? All of this type of shit. I bet you he's doing all kind of psychological attacks on the young man like that, to where he feels like he's doing the right thing probably right now. You did? You know, people put shit in the game, man. We know these vindictive mothers, okay? These vindictive mothers that are out there, that they break up with the father and don't get what they want, and they.
Is Lord Jamar on point? What y'all think? Is Lord Jamar? Is he on point right now? Y'all tell me in the chat.
It will poison the child towards the father. It happens all the time. So imagine you had a mother, right, that was on that, but then you got a stepfather that's on it too. A stepfather with money and influence, and you know what I mean? And he's able to influence you with money and toys. And imagine you could get any fucking toy you want from your stepfather. All you got to do is not like your father, who your mother told you not to like anyway. So fuck it. Seems like this pays off. This pays. Because Pops is the one getting him in these roles and shit like that. He's an actor, and but the reason why he's getting in these roles, because he looks just like his Pops. He looks like a spitting image of his father, and they're like, oh yeah, he's a good looking kid. You don't look like Puff. You don't see King Combs out here getting roles like that. Because King Combs looked like young Puff before, he had money to really do to himself. Like, you know what I mean? Before Puff started looking plastic and out here. But yeah, this guy that you hate, and that's ironic. This guy that you acting like you got such disdain, you literally look like you were spit out from him. Like you bypassed your moms and just came straight out your pops. Like,
be appreciative, bro. You got your dad looks, bro. I mean,
right. What I'm saying is he don't even have his mom's skin tone. I don't see his mother at all in this boy. You know what I mean? And then I'm sure that you're happy that broads like you. I'm sure you're happy about that, right? But you're mad at your dad. Like, come on, man. Stop it, man. Your pop is Al B. Sure, and I'm sorry. You can feel how you want to feel, but that's your real pops, man.
That's your real pops, man. That's your real pops, Lil Quincy. Let's continue.
There's two sides, they say three sides to every story. So I don't know what his side is. And Al is somebody that I'm cool with. You know what I mean? Like, he's not my friend, but he's a acquaintance of mine for years. You know what I mean? I knew him before he was famous. You know what I mean? When he was just Al Brown from Mount Vernon, like, somebody that you would see at the parties. He was just a cool kid, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, and I've spoke to Al like in a DM before, like just, yo, what up, bro? Like that. But I don't know what his side of the story is, I'm sure I could tell you, I'm sure it's something that's painful to him. I'm sure he wants to have a relationship with his son. And I think if he were really, truly allowed to, something tells me that he's unable to tell the story. You know what I mean? I think he's, yeah. I feel like there might be some restraints there of why he can't tell the real reasons of whatever is the circumstances. That's just a hunch I have. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know why Quincy don't fuck with Al B. Sure. Why do y'all think it is that Quincy's not fucking with him? You think Diddy told him, hey, don't rock with your daddy? You think it's something Al B. Sure did? What do y'all think it is? What's the reason that Quincy will not go back to his real father, his alleged real father? Say, look up Wolf. I've done the Wolf comparison, but allegedly they're saying Al B. Sure. Do you think he knows that it's Wolf? And he's like, bro, you're not even my pops. What do y'all think, man? Let me know in the chat. Why is it that Quincy does not rock with Al B. Sure, man?
You being around Diddy back then, you know anything about, his relationship with Jamie Foxx?
Yo, The relationship Diddy had with Jamie Foxx, well, I met Jamie Foxx on the tour bus. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, we was at, oh my God, it slipped my mind where we was at, but they was on some friendship stuff, and it was a tour bus, and Puff was in the back, and there was a lot of girls in the front, and Jamie was just real touchy-feely, but Puff didn't come out the back. I don't know if Puff came out the back of the tour bus. You understand? And Jamie went back there for a minute or so, then he just came out, and he was all touchy-feely with the girls, and I'm looking at this dude like, wow, this dude kind of like touchy-feely with these girls, and he don't even know them. They know him because he's Jamie Foxx, but he didn't know them. So I don't really know their real relationship or how close they was. I didn't meet Jamie Foxx and really have a conversation with him until I was at his house and I was with Scott Storch. So I don't know how close they was and how close they wasn't. But when I met and I had a conversation with Jamie Foxx, it was about, he was talking about people coming out there to California and show business, and the rappers and the singers and stuff like that, and they get connected with the gang members, and the gang members have a whole different ideology. And he was telling us that people mess up when they get with the gang members because they ideology and what they want out of them is totally what they looking for, whether you use them for security or whatever. And then this time we was at his house, and Scott Storch was doing some beats and doing some music for him.
Gene Deal gonna tell everything, man. You don't never want to do shit around a man like Gene Deal. He gonna tell all your damn business. Gene gonna tell it all.
And I was playing pool, and the dude told me, say, yo, I was playing Jamie Foxx and stuff. And he said, yo, let me just tell you something. If you beat him, especially on his table, and I wasn't no hell of a pool player. I was damn good. I was good, but I was no hell of a pool player. I'm sitting up there playing. The dude say, yo, man, if you beat him, you gonna have to beat him all night, or he ain't gonna let you go home. I said, what do you mean he ain't gonna let me go home? He said, nah, man, he hate to lose. I'm letting you know that. And me and Scott had been out all day, so I scratched on the 8 ball, and he called that a win. So I said, good. All right, I scratched on the 8 ball. I did that shit on purpose so we could lose.
Who the hell is this Daisy Freedom Fighter person? What the fuck they got going on?
But him and Diddy relationship, and I see what they saying about what happened, and I really want to hear the full story about what's going on with him and Diddy, and if he really said in this show that Diddy, poisoned him, or he's the reason why he got sick that night. I want to hear that for myself, but I know it's trending on the internet, but I don't know how true it is. I don't know their relationship as far as other than he was cool enough to get on the tour bus, fill up the girls and go to the back room and chill with Diddy, then come out, fill up the girls and leave. That's all I know.
And you said him and Diddy was being touchy with the females?
No, he was. Diddy already had some female in the back in the tour bus, and Jamie Foxx got on the bus like he owned it, like it was his. So I know he had a conversation with Puff before he got on the tour bus. You understand what I'm saying? I know he had a conversation because he wouldn't have got on the tour bus unless he had that conversation with him. He wouldn't have been able to go to the back unless he had a conversation with him.
So Jamie liked to diddle as well. So allegedly Jamie liked to get his diddle on. Allegedly.
How you feel about the gay rumors surrounding Jamie Foxx?
What I think about the gay rumors is that's Hollywood, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get to the top. I've said it 1,000 times, man. The people that indulge and make that type of behavior common, like they don't have a problem with it, putting on the dresses, you understand, acting as if they a woman, taking those type of roles. When they show those people that they are capable of doing that, they're capable of doing anything. And that's how they get their rise into their fame in Hollywood.
You personally, you think it's possible that Diddy drug Jamie Foxx?
If Jamie Foxx was at a Diddy party, and what we're finding out now, and what they're allegedly saying now, that he had certain kind of alcohol with drugs in it. We had certain kind of allegedly baby oil with drugs in it. And those people touch those certain things, and they have that certain things in them, it can react to their bodies and make them go through those certain type of situations. Brother, if you touch fentanyl, you could die. They got drugs, if you touch it, you could die. So if they say that you get that baby oil or that other stuff in your system, you wake up and you don't know what happened to you, it's possible that that could have some kind of chemical reaction to his body that caused him to have a seizure, that caused him to have some kind of convulsion and stuff like that. And he goes and what was he, unconscious? He was in a coma or something? They didn't know what was going on with him? Bruh, all that's possible. And if he said he told the story and you got people on the internet said that's the story he told, was it a joke? Was he using it in his stand-up? Or was it true? And he was using it in his stand-up. We have to see that. So all that's possible.
I'm telling y'all, Jamie Foxx did a stand-up where he blamed Diddy. It ain't surfaced on the main internet yet, but it's out there. Oh, that's the one that got fucked up, man. That girl lying like a motherfucker. I'm sorry, y'all. That girl's a liar.
The only problem was Kevin was blocking his way. Now John did manage to get out of that situation, and he decided to hold Kevin responsible for his actions when the time came. But here's the most shocking part. Apparently John passed away only 1 month before his case was set to go to trial. Both parties had agreed to proceedings, which meant John would have probably been headed for a 7 to 11-day trial. However, with John gone, the case got dropped since the entire thing depended on his testimony. And just like that, Kevin was off the hook. And this is not the only time he got lucky. Remember Linda Culkin? Well, she was a former nursing assistant and one of the first people to accuse Kevin of mistreating young men. She actually began cyber-stalking the actor in 2009. This was right after one of her patients accused Spacey of attacking him. And well, she managed to find proof. However, that's also when she went off the rails. She started sending him and his co-workers threats. The authorities managed to put an end to it in 2014, when she was sentenced to more than 4 years in prison for her crimes. Her methods may have been wrong, but her heart was in the right place. And that's exactly why her passing raised a lot of flags. She got hit by a car in Quincy, Massachusetts in 2019. And get this, no charges were filed against the driver, who didn't leave the scene. The entire thing looked sus to fans. And just when they were putting the weird connection in the back of their minds, the news about Ari Behn became public. He's a former Norwegian royal who accused Kevin of mistreating him back in 2017.
So this is about Diddy and Kevin Spacey. And the accusers of them all found unalive. 3 different people found unalive that accused them of some crazy
Why
shit.
would Kevin Spacey be hanging out with Diddy?
I had it backwards, my bad, but y'all seen the second part, but fuck it. Let's run the first one.
What could they possibly have in common?
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Double tap that screen.
Hollywood is due for a reckoning. According to the latest reports, shocking allegations concerning the twisted connection between Diddy and Kevin Spacey have surfaced, sending shockwaves across the industry. And get this, a lawyer reportedly got his hands on footage tying the 2 stars to disturbing incidents involving young boys. But that's only the tip of the iceberg. 3 of Spacey's accusers have mysteriously passed away, which is a little too convenient for Kevin. Although there hasn't been any proof so far, fans think Diddy and Kevin are helping each other out. Just what's really going on behind the scenes? Are these simple coincidences or something far more sinister? It's time to find out. 3 accusers passed away. So it all started with John Doe, one of Spacey's accusers. He passed away in September 2019. Now the news did make headlines since John had filed a lawsuit against Spacey in Los Angeles Superior Court back in September 2018. Apparently in October 2016, John got hired by Spacey to give him a massage at his home in Malibu. Back then, John wasn't aware of what he was signing up for, and so he happily made his way to Kevin's place. After exchanging some pleasantries, he was led to an upstairs bedroom. and that's when Kevin locked the door behind them. He then told John that he was experiencing some discomfort down there and tried to get him to do favors for him. And well, that's when John knew he had to get out.
Yeah, so these are the people that Diddy is connected to. Some people that end up dying.
So it looks
Some crazy shit, man. I don't know. Diddy got a lot of allegations, but no arrest for the shit.
like Al B Shore is not tolerating no more of Quincy's support for Diddy because he just went off on him and disowned him after Quincy shamelessly defended Diddy. From the looks of it, Quincy feels more loyal to Diddy than his own biological father, Al B Shore, and Al is not having it. What makes this even messier is that Diddy allegedly tried to take Al B Shore's life on multiple occasions, and Al himself made this known. But for whatever reason, Quincy doesn't seem to care at all. He's still riding for Diddy, even if that means getting cut off by Al. Not only that, but Al has also accused Diddy of unaliving Kim Porter and using her as a sacrifice for his ritualistic activities. Apparently, Diddy and his other two sons, Christian and Justin, have managed to successfully brainwash Quincy into thinking he needs to side with them or he's a traitor. This entire mess started just a few days ago when Quincy made an IG post to celebrate Kim Porter. He posted a photo of him and Kim with the caption, "Here's a rare photo of me with my mom and dad. I miss you every day." A lot of people were not here for this because they felt like Quincy was insinuating that Al was a dead and Kim was pretty much the only mom and dad that he had ever had in his life. The shade was clear as day, and people wasted no time in calling him out for throwing his real father under the bus to defend a monster like Diddy. One person said he won't accept his real biological father, but continues to accept a man accused of and Lord knows what else.
Man, there's some beef between Al B. Shore and Quincy.
It wasn't just the people who clocked the shade that Quincy was throwing. See, Al also saw the post himself and was very upset as well, because this is literally his son insinuating that he's a dead while siding with the man who allegedly took his mom's life and tried to take his life as well. He immediately made an IG post calling Quincy out for allowing himself to be swayed by Diddy. He said, "Nothing breaks a dad more than seeing his love for his kids turned into a weapon against him. Hashtag free Quincy. Dads matter everywhere." Just a few minutes after this, Al realized it wasn't really worth going back and forth with Quincy, so he backtracked on the shade he was throwing and decided to put up a post of Quincy and Kim on his IG to celebrate Kim's death anniversary. He said, "On this day, November 15th, 2018, Kim spread her wings to fly. It is just another coincidence that one of our favorite activities to do together pre-Quincy's birth was to sit ringside at our brother Michael Gerard Tyson's fights and cheer him on. After Mike Tyson's knockouts, we'd attend the press conference and we'd be cutting up while Iron Mike addressed the media." Now, even though Al was trying to be all peaceful and stuff, the people in the comments were still bringing up and dragging Quincy for filth. And guess what, y'all? Al replied to them and supported the claims they was making. One person left a comment that said, "He unblocked you?" To which Al replied, "The real question is he still following a man that's his mother? And he knows it very clearly."
Man. So this dude's still accusing Diddy, saying, "Hey, Diddy did that shit to Kim." He's saying, "I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. Diddy definitely did that to Kim." What y'all thinking about that, man? You think Al B. Shore is ever gonna get his son back? Do y'all feel like he ever gonna get his son back? I don't think so, man. I think Quincy might be done with your ass, man. I'm be real. Quincy might just be done with you, my boy. Let me get over here and get to this. Let me get to this. Hold on. All right, let me go back. Oops. Let me go back over here. Let's go. My bad, y'all. Trying to get this shit straight over here. All right, there we go. That should be fine. All right. Boom. That should be good. You should be able to see it now. Let me see. No, you can't. All right. My bad, y'all. Players fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Players fuck up every day. Now y'all should be able to see it. Let's move it over there. All right, now we should be good. All right, my bad. Sheesh. Oh, no, we're not. My fault. All right, there we go. My bad. Damn, I'm like, I can't see the damn top of that shit. So this is about your boy. Your boy over there, he finna get his ass. Diddy gonna come for this dude. I'm gonna be real. If this was 1995, this dude wouldn't even be alive no more, man. Tony Busby, man, you better count your days, man. Because when Diddy get up out of here, your ass is cooked, man. I'm gonna be real with you, dog. So let's see. The circus continues, y'all. As one of the lawyers coming after Diddy has found himself in his own legal troubles. Tony Busby, who is representing 120 alleged victims against Diddy, is being sued for assault. According to the lawsuit obtained by TMZ, a former divorce client says it all happened while Busby was still working on her case. A source says Busby saw the woman in public and lashed out, chipping her tooth and pushing a champagne flute into her face. The woman claims she can prove it all with her medical reports and is currently listed as a Jane Doe. She even goes as far as saying Busby costed her millions after ruining her divorce case by alleged malpractice. That's crazy fiction, like really crazy, like ridiculously crazy. I would ask the lawyer bringing this silly case is friends if they are friends with the lawyer from the firm that brought the other extortion case. All this will be exposed soon, Busby told TMZ in response. So what are y'all thinking about that? What y'all think about Tony Busby allegedly being sued? Who do you think brought this up? Why do you think he's being sued all of a sudden, y'all? Can anybody in the room tell me why is this man being sued all of a sudden? Okay, why won't they get a damn lie detector? He know that's his dad. They said she would need to be. What are y'all thinking about Tony Busby, man? Who do you think brought forth these lawsuits against Tony Busby? Why is he getting sued by all these people all of a sudden? They said he telling it all. Who do you think is behind him getting these lawsuits? Can anybody tell me in the building? Who is responsible for Tony Busby's legal troubles now? Because this ain't going to be this is just the start of Tony Busby's legal troubles. Let's just be honest. They said he is telling it all. She would need more than medical reports. She needs the criminal evidence. Yeah, that girl ain't getting no damn lawsuits or nothing. That girl sat up there and lied about all that stuff. They said he is money hungry. But who is behind him? Who is behind Busby getting exposed now? That's what I'm asking y'all. Why is Busby getting exposed now? Who is behind Tony Busby's troubles right now? They're saying he money hungry, but who do you think is... I could tell you right now who's behind it. I just think y'all better wake the fuck up because y'all can see clearly who's behind this shit. They keep suing him, but everything is in his mother's name. I think Diddy knew people would come for him, and I think it's all a money grab. Somebody said Jay-Z, all the celebrities. Jay-Z. No, y'all are so off. It's right in front of y'all eyes. Who is behind Tony Busby? There you go, Lily. Diddy. Diddy is behind this shit. Diddy got it. People investigating everybody. That's why they're digging into this man and seeing every bit of trouble. Diddy is rich enough to hire somebody to find every wrinkle in this man's life and expose it all. Diddy is putting the clamps on Tony Busby. Tony Busby is in a world of trouble because Diddy is his enemy now. And Diddy got way more money than him. Diddy is about to get this man exposed. He probably gonna get his license taken. He gonna get him off the bar like, this is done. Said that's the pizza boxes. Hey, Diddy finna send this man some pizza boxes in a minute. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Diddy is about to send this man some pizza in just a minute. I don't know what it is, but it's loose. And his name is Tony Busby. And Tony Busby better count his days because Diddy is on Tony Busby's ass and not the way Diddy likes to be on ass. He on Tony Busby ass, but not the typical way Diddy be on ass. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It ain't the typical ass Diddy like. But Diddy will take this one. They say opposition research, politicians do it. Yeah, he wants to identify every part of this man's life. If you have evidence, no witnesses needed in court. Diddy ain't pleading guilty because he's making sure they do their investigation. This is about people above Diddy, and he knows that he playing the game. Yeah, Diddy is playing the game with they ass. Diddy don't give a damn about none of these people. Diddy is finna play this game until the wheels fall off. He gonna ride this wave out till the wheels fall off. You gonna have to come for Diddy. Diddy is about to use all his resources and all the money he needs to use to make all this shit go away and to make everybody else look just as bad as he is. He gonna take turns making the AUSA. He gonna make all them look like shit. He's about to make all these witnesses and lawyers that's putting all this stuff out. Every witness will be paid off. Trust me. All these witnesses are about to get paid off. Some people will never see the stand. A lot of this stuff is about to go away. The attorneys, man, the prosecution is about to lose their whole case because they only have Cassie. The Don Richard shit ain't going nowhere. Kalina Harper ain't finna testify. Stevie J not testifying. None of Diddy friends are coming forward. Everybody in Hollywood's quiet. Nobody is speaking out except for these fake ass Jane and John Does. That's it. Only people speaking out is Jane and John Does right now, and Lil Rod, and that's it. Jane and John Does and Lil Rod. I mean, whoever you think is gonna cost the most damage, there you go. Cassie is the most damaging person in this whole thing. Y'all gonna realize Diddy's father was unalived. I bet him and Trump are together. If I had time to explain my theory, ish would be wild. Valerie, if you want to get your shit off, I'll bring you up here so you can get your shit off. I can bring you up here if you want to chop it up. If you want to chop it up. If not, we could do it on another day. Let me know if you want to chop it up. They said they want him out the way. They said y'all gonna realize Diddy's are together. If she said she had time, she explained it. Diddy's lawyer, they want him out the way. They want Diddy done. They want Diddy unalived. They do not want Diddy alive right now. I'm be real with y'all, man. These people want Diddy unalived. They don't want him alive. They don't want him to make it to the crib either. I said, I want to know, Valerie. Yeah, I'll bring you up. I'm trying to see if she want to chop it up. I'll bring her up. But if not, it's all good. If not, it's all good. No, I'm talking about, let's see. It's LO9 coming up. I don't like to assume anything, but I'm very... All right, well, just hit me up on Instagram. You can get your shit off in my DM. My Instagram and my TikTok right there. Pick one and hit me up. Just hit me up and tell me what your theory is, and I'll read it on my next show. We'll do it like that. Well. Oh, shit. To the gang. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not sure how many people like making money, but the gang knows that RatchetTV has cracked the code on how to become wealthy. Y'all don't see me on YouTube all the time because I be over here making money, and money moves behind the scenes. Now, I got this thing where I've been trading stocks and I've been into the stock market, and I've been teaching Ratchet Gang how to become rich and wealthy. So y'all got till Monday. On Monday, it's going to cost you $250 to take a class with me. You can learn it on Ratchet After Dark on my Discord for a small $5 price this weekend. I'm going over shit this weekend only. Monday morning, the offer ends. If you want to become part of Ratchet Gang and become rich and wealthy with us, because they sit there and watch me learn something new, and I sat there and made $200 in about 10 minutes. Easy money. Boy, I be making some money, fam. I ain't gonna lie, though. I don't need nothing, fam. I be making money. So look, shit, I ain't that technical. Look, I'm just gonna be real with y'all, man. If y'all want to learn how to make money, it ain't about money with me. It's about the truth. I ain't talking about this Diddy shit no more. I'm talking to my gang about how to become rich and wealthy. If y'all want to learn this type of shit, then hit me up. If not, then just go be content or broke, whichever one you are. Or if you rich, hey, go be rich. If you wealthy, hey, go be wealthy. If you broke, continue to be. And if you are in need of money or you want to change your lifestyle, if you want to change your lifestyle and upgrade and stop living check to check and working regular jobs, man, hit your boy Ratchet up. I'm gonna teach you some shit. And you won't have to pay me nothing. Until Monday, you have to pay me an admission fee, which is going to be a class. Because once I get done, I've been doing this shit and helping people out all week, bro. Really feel like the past week and a half, I've been trying to tell people about this shit. And I'm tired of talking about it. So it's going to start costing money. Plus, I got other people that do this shit with me, and we all making money together. So, y'all, if you want to get a part of the team, man, you're going to have to pay like you weigh at some point. So, I said, but I ain't good, man. I barely can do Facebook and YouTube. When is the time of the course? Come to my Discord tonight. Get on my Discord and come chop it up on me tonight. And I'll get you in line with this shit. Come to my Discord tonight. I got to eat me something when it's live in, but hit me up on my Discord, man. My mods will drop the Discord link. It's discord.gg/RatchetTV. Discord.gg/RatchetTV. That's my Discord link, man. Hold on. Let me drop my Discord. So if y'all want some game, man, no other person is going to get on here and tell y'all how to make money, dog. Nobody is going to get on here and make money with y'all. I make money with my subscribers, my supporters. So if you support me, make sure you continue to support me, man. Let's end that poll. We can end that poll. Let's see what they said about the diddler. They said 53% say he's done. 47% say Diddy will be home next week. Yeah, y'all get with me on the back end. You got to get with me on the back end, man. Because I'm going to teach you the money plays. I'll teach you the stocks to invest into. And ask anybody, Ratchet Gang in my Discord, have you at least made some profit with me this week? If you started doing this investments and shit, just answer this one question for me. Drop the gems or drop the caps. Have you made a profit with me this week? Just doing the little bit we've done this week. Drop the gems if you've made a profit. Drop the caps if I'm lying. Ask my Discord server. And how much y'all paid me? $0, right? I gave them free game. And that's if you had a membership if you got a membership to my Discord, you got some game. I think the membership is $2.99 to $3. I want to say it's $2.99. I said $5 at first. I think the membership on my Discord is $2.99. We go into a private room and we talk money. Look at the people that have made some. It's a few people in here who have done it. It's a few people who still on the fence. But if you have done this with me, you know for a fact the boy Big Ratchet ain't lying. Ratchet ain't gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. So get with me on the back and they say which channel, bro? General or go to voice chat. We'll meet up in voice chat. But the server subscription is gonna be on Ratchet After Dark. You gotta sign up for that Ratchet After Dark membership. But get on my Discord server. My mods will drop the Ratchet After Dark link for you. So just go to my Discord server. Go meet us in voice chat. Hey, mods, go open up the voice chat for me. Go open up. Everybody go to voice chat that's going to be on the Discord so they can know which room to go into. Go to the voice chat, y'all. Okay, I'm in already. Let me get my membership now. All right, everybody go to my Discord server. If you want to talk investments and money, I'm going to teach you a lot of shit about this. After Monday, and I can show you on my Discord how I sat there and made $200 in 10 minutes, fam. I'm a beast at this shit now. I'm your boy getting cold at this shit. I can predict the fucking stock market like a motherfucker. I'm reading the waves on this shit. I'm sitting here. I can show y'all how to read the signals to show you how to make. I'm not finna give y'all too much game on here, man. Y'all go to my Discord server, man. Shout out to Ratchet Gang TV. Salute, salute, salute. Y'all know what it is. They said Ratchet don't lie. Nah, I'm gonna show you how to eat. Ratchet eats. I don't care if y'all see me on like one time, even if I just take a break, in which I've been taking a break on YouTube like a mug because I just been chilling, bro. I'm making money on the back end, fam. If I'm taking a day off, I'm making money. I'm making a lot of it too, fam. So get with me. I'm trying to run up 10 bands next week. So let's get this money together, man. I'm trying as a crew. I want us making 6 figures a month, no less. As a crew, I really want us making 6 figures a week, but I'm not thinking that huge right now. I think that as a crew, once I get my network together of all my investor friends that's finna start doing this with me, I think we can make 6 figures a month easily. easily. And I can show you how to help it to where when Uncle Sam come knocking, you got some benefits your way. You know what I'm saying? I can teach you the tax game and all. Man, your boy Ratchet just cold, man. I'm just saying, man. Stick around with me and I'm gonna teach you some shit. Say, holy shit, I think I found it. All right, hey, can y'all go open up the voice chat? Let me see if they open it up for me. Okay, they all in the voice chat. Everybody's over in voice chat right now. Y'all make sure y'all get over to the voice chat, man. As y'all get over to the voice chat, we'll chop it up. And I'll give y'all some free game, you know what I'm saying? And don't be over there trying to flirt with my ladies. Leave my ladies alone, and they off limits. So fellas, don't come over there and get your ass packed up trying to flirt with my ladies over here. All them ladies in that server don't want none of y'all, so leave it like that. Let's keep it a big buck. They ain't nobody here to see you, Otis. They here to see Big Dog Ratchet. They here to see Big Dog Ratchet. All right? Is it all right with you? We got over 3 honey buns on the stream. I ain't mad at that at all. If you want to drop something, you got about 5 minutes to drop me something. I didn't get the 4 honey buns. We still 65 away. I ain't mad at it though. We hit up 335 on the stream. I ain't mad. I'm not mad at that at all. But I really wanted to get that 4 honey buns. I really did, but it's okay. Y'all don't love me no more, and I be giving y'all free money and free game. I be on my Discord with y'all all day. See, if she can cry and make y'all believe her, I can do it too, man. Why y'all don't throw me up 50 piece after 50 piece after 50 piece in this bitch? Y'all believe that lady when she got up there and told y'all all this shit, champagne bottle fam, a 10-year-old. Come on, y'all believe that shit? Man. Boy, y'all will fall for anything. I'm gonna just go live and just say some wild shit. Y'all, if y'all believe in shit like that, hell, let me start just going viral shit. I'm gonna just get up and start making up shit then. If it's like that, y'all believe anybody get up there and tell a story. Look, I too was affected by Diddy. I woke up and Diddy was right behind me. Don't know what the fuck happened. I just know that he gave me baby oil because I said my hands was ashy. And next thing I know, I woke up poolside and Harv Pierre and Stevie J was on my right and left side. Man, I don't know what the fuck happened. I just know I was hurting. Man. Y'all believe anything else? I'm just start making up my Diddy stories. Fuck it, man. Where the hotline at? Fuck this. Where the fuck is that hotline? Look, nigga went outside talking about something. Y'all don't even know that dude was a comedian, and that shit y'all watched when that dude said he was approached by, oh my God, the people work for Diddy. They approached a TikToker. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Let me just call some of my homeboys to come over here. Hey, fam, just knock on my door when I'm on live, fam, and I'm going to open that bitch, and I'm just going to say Diddy and them pulled up on me, fam. You just do it for me, all right? Hey, fam, so you've been covering the Diddy case? Yeah, we over here. Who hired you to do this? And can we hire you some money to not do it? Man, get the fuck. Y'all fall for anything on this internet.
I just hope to make sure I'm right.
What the? Oh, that's my Discord. I'm like, what the hell?
Yes, you're right.
Hey, man, I'm on live right now. Hold on, thug. I'm on live. These motherfuckers I just want to know if I'm in the right spot. Motherfucker, I'm live. We live, baby. Man. I'm just gonna start saying some wild shit on the internet, fam. I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm just gonna start saying wild shit. Y'all believe anything Charleston White and Jaguar Wright say? I'm just gonna start just going with fuck it. I don't give a damn. I know I was there. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. 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 I saw the diddler. I was there when the diddler did it, and he diddled all those women and Jennifer Lopez. You dirty witch. You know what you did, Jennifer. You know. I'm just going to start acting like these motherfuckers. I'm going to just get my shit off like them. I'm going to start acting like Jag in this bitch. Y'all believe anything Jaguar Wright say? Hell, I'm going to start going live like Jaguar in this bitch. Just put a t-shirt on the top of my head. Instead of my hat, I'm going to wear a t-shirt on the top of my head with some glasses. Some loop earrings, like a fortune teller. She look like she eat fortune cookies for dinner. Jaguar White, get your little ugly ass on, man. I'm so sick of Jaguar White ugly ass walking around this internet with them same braids she been wearing for the past 17 years. With these big ass moo-moos looking like, what the fuck, Tom and Jerry grandma. She walking around looking like Tom and Jerry grandma. Y'all taking this crazy ass lady serious, man. Nobody got time for Jaguar, right, man? The hell y'all on, fam? She walk around here looking just like that lady off Tom and Jerry. Y'all know what grandma I'm talking about, Tom and Jerry. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. That's Jaguar Wright. That's how she dressed to every interview. She's doing a big ass moo and some leggings with a shirt on top of her head with some loop earrings and some glasses with no socks and Jesus sandals. Jaguar Wright, get your little ugly ass on. Being serious, you and your little broke ass crew of females with these fake ass trafficking stories. Jaguar Wright, you ain't slick, you sick. Your ass ain't slick, your ass is sick. I'm gonna be real, Jag. You losing all credibility. It's just giving. You just clout chasing, and you running out of funds. You see, you brought some broke bitches with you. I ran out of funds, brought some broke bitches with me. I brought all the broke bitches with me. Where we at? Come on, Andrea and Misha. Come on, Andrea and Misha. Let's tell these fake ass stories. That's it. We ain't finna tell. We finna sell. You know how I taught y'all how to sell ass? Now we finna sell lies. We just gonna go on every platform, just tell everybody you was affected by the diddler. Every platform I went on, I'm gonna send you on here to do yours. Okay? Y'all just believe all these fake ass people with this Jaguar shit. They ain't nothing but mini Jags. They some mini Jags. Jaguar Wright, your ass ain't slick, your ass is sick, and I'm tired of your ugly ass. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm sick of your ugly ass running around this internet lying. You just gotta stop lying, Jag. You ain't produced one receipt. Show a picture, a memoir, something. I don't know. Show something. An email at this point. You got one email from an executive or just a clip of an email. Like, give us the first 3 letters of an email. Something, Jag. All right, salute to everybody that popped in on the Discord, man. I'm finna get the hell up off here, man. I ain't got time for this shit. I'm done for the night, man. I'm gone, man. I love y'all. I ain't playing no music. I'm getting the hell up off here, man. I'm finna get the hell up off here. I ain't got time for y'all, man. Y'all be up here believing everything everybody say, man. I'm done, dog. I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. It's your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang. And this is Ratchet TV. I'll see y'all on Discord. I'm out, gang. Tone Bot.